Cool, hello guys, welcome back to another stream. It is Mino. We are back on the Hypixel Skyblock servers. If you do want to come and join us today, guys, we've got another exciting stream. This is number 4, I think, which is pretty crazy. We are working our way through these streams. I'm really enjoying it, so I hope you guys do as well. But yeah, so today, guys, we've got quite a few things to do. We've got a few of the housekeeping things. We've got a few farms, which is going to be the main thing today. We like to work on our farm grind as we always do, and I'm just going to show you guys how the farm's been doing just as people start to come in. If I pop all the way down, as you can see, I've done a little bit of work. Need to do a lot more work though than I've done, but as you can see, I'm getting the next layer for the melons all done. As you can see, the melon farm is looking really good. It's starting to come together quite nicely, as you can see, getting all of our rows done and dusted, so it's growing really well. I made sure I got all my stuff set up, so it's looking quite nice and everything's coming together quite nicely. So yeah, it's looking good, and as you can see, it's all growing back to normal. I need to do the same on here. I've been trying to get the lights done. I've decided I'm going to do lights first, get that all done, and then basically I can plant everything and then get everything else sorted afterwards. But yeah, so it's looking really good at the moment. I made sure I kept everything working properly. I was taking my time with all the lights, making sure they come together quite nicely, and I made sure I definitely hit 4 between every single one, so definitely won't be missing any random ones out anytime soon, which is really good to see, as in because it's really annoyed me before. So yeah, this is looking good. As you can see, I've done a little bit of work here, making sure it all coming together quite nicely. And yeah, so everyone seems to have quite a good reaction from the previous episode, so I hope everyone is happy with the way that it's all flowing and structured. If you guys saw the football yesterday, if you're an England fan, I know it was insane. Watched as much of the game as I could. I had other stuff going on for the first half, but luckily I got to see all of the main goals in action, which is amazing. If you're a Denmark fan, then probably not as excited, or maybe even a Spanish fan because they got knocked out by Italy. But yeah, just thought if any people are watching any of the football, is going to be pretty insane. But yeah, so at the moment, guys, we are going to be doing some farm work, but the good news is it's not going to just be making melon farms or pumpkin farms, which is what the next few levels are going to be. This is going to be pumpkin level and then another pumpkin level. But today, guys, we're going to do the skein farm. We're going to be doing the sugarcane farm, which is what skein is. As you can see, when I expanded the farm, because you can buy upgrades at the shop, and I can show you guys where that is. You basically get a free upgrade from your normal island size, and as you can see, the top one is the level before. So this is where we did the first one, and then I made another one where we expanded below. So we're going to basically be expanding this. I'm going to test to see, hopefully this will grow even with blocks above it. I think it will. I need to test it. I think it should grow just normally, but I'll have to do a test to see if that does. If not, I'll have to set it off by 1 and see how that all comes together. But yeah, it's looking quite nice at the moment, and we're going to test that all out. But of course, first things first, I haven't been on today, so I do need to go through and get all the minions done. Show you guys sort of the new minion setup, and we need to do our experimentation table stuff. But yeah, as you can see, the new minion setup, we've got our 4x4, so 16 of our snow minions. We've got our glowstone minion going on, just running in the background. We've got 2 fishing minions. I know, overkill, but at the moment the fishing isn't the biggest grind for me at the moment, so I'm kind of looking to see if I can get more of my collections done with that, because they are quite annoying. I keep that guy for the lava buckets, and we've got ourselves a quartz minion because my quartz collection and minion is very low. So yeah, as you can see at the moment, this is sort of what we've got set up. Looking quite nice, looking good. If you guys got anything you want to suggest or do, I'm going to try and do one of the farming competitions, or hopefully we'll get to a few of them, hopefully, but depending on how long it is. It won't be as long as last stream, so but yeah, it still should be good stream. I'm looking forward to today's stream. But yeah, we need to get all of our collections in. So at the moment, I'm keeping the coal minions because I want to, which is going to be insane to collect. But at the moment, I'm trying to get as many enchanted lava buckets as I can. I think I need in total 90, so I'm assuming I'll get to 30 minion slots. I need 90 of these. I think it's 90 in order to make 60. No, it can't be right. I think it's even a bigger number. But basically, I'm trying to make 30 of the next level up from these guys. So they're called mythic. I don't know what they're called actually. They're like mythic buckets or something. They're not mythic, but they're the next step up from the magma bucket, and it gives you a 30% increase. I'll actually show you. Don't know why I'm just explaining it. If you go to collections and go collections, recipe book, special recipes, there's a thing called plasma. That was it, plasma buckets, and they require 2 magma buckets and a heat core, which is fine. And then you need and then to get a magma bucket, you need heat core and 2 enchanted buckets. So that's sort of at the moment the bases we've got set up for that. So if you think we need 30, 60, 120, I actually need 120 enchanted lava buckets in order to get 60 magma buckets, and then that gives us 30 plasma buckets. So yes, it's only like a 10% overall increase, but I want to max out the minions because they're the way you make your money. They're the passive income of Skyblock. So that is at the moment why we've got these going for so long, and why I've kept at least 3 of these. I don't think they're not all maxed out fully. This 11, that's 10, so that needs to go up. So that's 4.4. 5.1. This guy definitely needs to go up a level, which I definitely will do. I think I've nearly got enough. Just need a few more times. We've got the clay minion. This is literally just for fishing XP. It's not a lot. There you go. But it's enough to just keep it trickling over. So I've been trying to get the fishing XP up. As you can see, we've only just got ourselves to level 16. But I've been trying out some new ways in order to maximize fishing, because fishing is a long grind. So I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff with the fishing to try and find fast ways to get the fishing up for you guys, so you guys don't have to go through the grind, because it's a long old grind. So we're going to be going through the fishing stuff in future episodes, so make sure you stay tuned. You guys are hearing that first now, but as you can see, this is sort of why we've got that's all of our gold that we've been saving up. But yeah, so that's all that there, and we won't be going through all of the snow minions because they're just too long, but I'm just going to show you guys we've got all of the iron. And yeah, so we've just been doing the iron to get the minion upgrade, but also because we need the iron ingots in order to do all the buckets that we need. But luckily, I think we only need like a few of them of each time, so it's not that big of a grind really. So it's don't have to worry too much about that. So this is my lazy way of doing it. I chuck it in there. I finally unlocked crafted melon, because when you go through and mine the melon without having the melons in there, they fill up so fast. So I had to grind that out a little bit. Give me enough, yeah. Just so I could get the enchanted melon, which is quite easy to get when you've got the massive farm set up. So definitely recommend getting those farms done. Little trick with the fishing minions, if you guys got these set up, I put this in so it gives it more speed, because these guys are really slow, but also it increases their area. This is why their area is so big. But you just click these guys, and I only ever click the enchanted one, because if you start collecting all their stuff, oh my god, it just fills up all of your storage. So I just go through and make sure I get the enchanted one of each, and I normally get something like this. So we've got fishing sack to get and stuff. So yeah, just go through and do that. That is definitely the best way to get all the fishing stuff. So enchanted. Where's the other stuff? In here, enchanted. Nice, there you go. Wow, we are filling up sack, loads of stuff. So be able to get all of our upgrades in here. I'm not sure what we're going to use all of this stuff for. I think I just saw it was like cooked salmon, which will obviously the level up from that. But yeah, so we've got a lot of stuff in here, and then we've got our glowstone minion. Getting that done there. That's slowly leveling up. What do we get this level to? At the moment, 9 is the next one for that, so it's going to be quite a bit of a wait. And then we've got all of these guys, which I won't be doing today because that's just going to be too long. But we've got our quartz. What do we got? Night crystal. Don't need that. And how much do you need to upgrade? You need a stack. Okay, we're getting close. But yeah, that's sort of what we got for today, as in the usual household stuff. But we're going to jump onto the experimentation table, and we're going to be doing this, and hopefully do a decent level. As you can see here, we've got the bad line client on, so it solves it for us. So I normally will like number them all or remember the color pattern. I did all right on the lower ones, but this is so much easier, and it's all legit. It's all allowed to the bad line client, as you can see, but it just means it highlights it and shows you to the side. Ironically, I still get very complacent and mess up sometimes. I like start trying to click through it faster, and I'll end up just misclicking, and it just wastes so much time. So, but best off just following through and doing it that way. But yeah, this is going quite nicely, and just ticking through. I think I saw a thing on like 30 virus where I think it's if you get this to 13, so the 12th, you'll be on the 13th round. You don't have to pass that one, and that maximizes how many add-ons you get for the final round. I'll show you guys what that is. But yeah, so that's basically the whole point of the experimentation table, is to get all the add-ons for the final one, which is where you get all of the bonus stuff, where this just gives you straight XP. The other one gives you like bonus stuff. So yeah, so this is a really good way. Like I said, though, if you guys have seen the episode of where I do the video on this, this is an amazing way, and probably the best way to get your enchanting XP up. It is OP, definitely. And the only other ways to do it is by enchanting loads of stuff. So this is a way of basically converting XP or XP orbs you get into enchanting XP. So definitely a good way to do it. There is other, I think there's something to do with music you can do it with, but don't bother with that. So we've got, this is round 11. We basically have to complete this round and the next round, and then we don't have to do any more rounds after that. You'll get more, of course, every round you do, you get more XP added on. It's like 6,000 per one you do. But if you're just doing it for speed, then getting your add-ons is all that you're basically after. So yeah, so we're going to complete this one and then we'll be done for the next one. But yeah, this is going good. Like I said, if you guys are enjoying the episode or this live stream, please hit that like button down below. If you're new, don't hit that subscribe button so you can see all of future live streams and put your notifications on so you get a pop-up, because YouTube doesn't always let you know when a live stream is happening. And also, if you've got anything to put in chat, please do. I love talking to chat. Last live stream, we got loads of chat going, which I really enjoyed talking to you guys. You guys helped me out a lot, and also helped out other people that were jumping in and looking for things to do. But yeah, so we're gonna work our way through this final challenge. Just do this round and then we'll just not bother with the next round afterwards. 2 more. Boom. I'm just gonna misclick the next one because you can't do it earlier. So yeah, this is going good though. This is moving quite nicely, and then I'll show you the next one, which is the memory game, which is actually quite a hard one if you didn't have the client. It gets pretty insane. I'm just going to misclick. So as you can see, we get 3 super pair clicks, which is what you want, and we get 78 enchanting XP, which is amazing. And then we're going to go on to the ultra sequencer, which, as you can see, you need a series of up to 9 to get that one. So we click on this, and as you can see, this one just, you have to memorize. So 1 is 1, and then 1, 2, and you just work your way up, and then I assume the final level is just filling the whole board, which is pretty insane. I think some people usually get really, really high scores without using the client, which is insane. But it's a bit like when you do dungeons. We'll be doing sorry about that. We'll be doing dungeons pretty soon anyway. There's solvers to complete some of the challenges, which just makes dungeons so much better. So much more fast paced as well, and you don't have to have specific inside knowledge to complete certain things. So it just makes it more about PvP, which makes it a lot more fun. But yeah, so we're gonna fly through this and see what more bits and bobs we get done. So we've got only a few more. I think we have to get to round 10. 3, 4, 8. Oh my god, I missed the number. Whatever. There you go. See, I literally just didn't click the button. But that means we then only need, so we only get so many add-ons. So where we would have had 6 add-ons, we only get 5. So we're going to jump on. I need 200 XP levels, which is why I have to buy loads of these, because I don't do a lot of grinding of mobs recently. So I'm going to have to grab all of these and go up to XP level 200. And I think the last one's like 300, which is insane. But of course, you get more. You get better rewards the further you go up. So we'll leave that one there. Whoops. As you can see, we now need it costs us 200 levels, and basically we pick along here. So as you can see, as I click this, I get 1 extra power up. So I think that one. Oh wow, what were the chances? So this one basically gave you whatever, guaranteed the other pair if you got it. That's enchanting XP, Titanic bottle, and it basically means I can see which ones they are afterwards. So Titanic and Titanic. So I should be able to do that and get it, I believe. Don't know why it's lagging. Go through. So the 2 yellows, match them up, so we get 76,000 for that. I don't know if there's a specific technique for this one. There's some people say there's a way to go through it methodically, but I have no idea. Boom, and just like that. So that's sort of how it is, and as you can see, that is the whole setup that it is. So then we click this, and it shows you we get basically 682,000, magnetic 5, and a Titanic experience bottle, which is quite nice to get. I'm not sure what I'm going to use magnet 5 for, so I normally just chuck it here with all the random stuff, and the Titanic is very nice to have. As you can see, also leveled up our pet, so we've got our elephant up to level 8. So of course, that's a really good way of leveling up pets, because you get so much XP, and 25% goes to the pet. So 25% would have gone to the elephant pet because it's not enchanting. So if you guys remember that, unless you have all share XP on, then there's like an extra 10% boost. But as you can see, we bought ourselves a lion pet. I will be showing this in the next a few episodes. But I basically spent all of our money because I had just enough to buy it. But I bought myself a legendary lion pet, which is quite cool actually. I didn't realise the bonuses that lion pet offered. But we got ourselves a nice collection of legendaries. I think I might end up buying that legendary, because if you buy the upgrade stone, it's 45 million, and if you buy the actual Griffin pet legendary, it's like 25 million, so a lot cheaper there. And then hopefully going to build up our collection of legendaries, so which is quite cool. We got our pet score up to 35. But yes, we're going to be moving on to, don't need that yet, to what our main activity is for today. And we're basically going to be trying to test to see if we can expand our super farm like this. So this is what we're going to do, is we're going to get rid of the nether wart bit here, and we're going to build the farm outwards that way. So I need to get my shovel like that. I was trying to create like an automatic. There's one of the farming guys have like a semi-auto farm, like you can have it just going back and forth, so you drop down. So I tried to set that up that way, but didn't really work or go to plan. So we're gonna get rid of this and start expanding the farm that way. So hopefully this is gonna work, but I'm gonna test it. I don't need that or that. I just don't need that either. We'll chuck this as practice. So we're gonna want to, we need mud again, what a surprise. And like I said before, this is sort of where I was trying to do, I've just seen the message in chat. Yeah, I would say, Jason, it still is. Skane, I'm going to do a video on it for farming, XP wise. And at the moment, it's still the best one for doing XP and for one of the best money making schemes. But overall, if you want farming XP and money together, you probably want to go for Skane still. But if you want to go for just money, then Netherwart's still the best farming wise. But at the moment, I definitely think going for your Skane farm's definitely still worth it. Unless you can make some massive farms, like we've got I've just built the melon farms down there. I still want to do a test to see if they're best, and I'll definitely let you guys know which one's better out of the melon, pumpkin, or sugarcane farms. But at the moment, sugarcane is best in my opinion, until I do more research, and I'll let you guys know if it's not as good. But at the moment, I think it's best for a balance of both. So I hope that helps you out a little bit. But we're going to be expanding it today to hopefully work on the farming competitions. Because at the moment, with the size of my farm, I can't win a thing. So definitely want to expand it at the moment and do that. But I hope that helps you out, Jason. If you're still here, I hope that helps you out and lets you know. But I will definitely be doing stuff with farming and with the current live stream, and that will definitely be what we're doing. But yeah, so at the moment we're going to expand this farm. I don't know if it wants to do... Oh, it did do it. Perfect. So we basically want 2 levels. So we're going to probably create a whole level like this, and then we only want 1 stream between the 2. So we'll see which one's faster. We'll either just build out a massive farm and break them out, or we'll just create 2 layers. I will probably just end up creating 2 layers thinking about it. So if I do that, it will cost quite a bit, but... Oh, there's a limit on how many I can make. Wow, I didn't know that. So I need to break some. So break that, and then will that let me? Nope. Didn't like what I was doing. So we need to get rid of this level, unfortunately. So it doesn't actually let you do 2 rows all the way across. So because there's obviously a limit with what the one can do. So I need to get rid of as much of this as I can. I don't know how beneficial having half of that done is, but whatever, we'll get rid of it anyway. Because it will just confuse me later on if I don't get rid of it all. But yeah, so you need to, basically we're going to have 2 levels. This might do it on its own now. Nope. I still got it at 40 blocks. 241's the limit. So yeah, so at the moment this is the setup that we're going to use. And fingers crossed we can get it to work quite nicely. But yeah, so basically all you need 2 levels. Sugarcane farm's quite clever. There's ways in which you can do sugarcane farm very fast, very efficient. So hopefully we're going to show you guys how to do that. But yeah, hopefully we can, actually use the word hopefully, we're going to be expanding this farm and it grow normally, depending on the levels we can get this down. So now will this go, aha, perfect. Cool, so we're going to just do this all the way across, and then I'll do the 2nd level afterwards. And of course this is going to cost a little bit, so hopefully we'll be able to cover all the costs necessary to do it. So we're going to get all the way pulled across like this, and then we'll start to I'll show you basically how the pattern's going to work. I'm just going to dig levels. So cool, well, we've done that all the way across like that, and then this should just expand this way. This is a brilliant addition to farming. The only thing is with the sugarcane farm is we can't use the sack to place everything automatically. We'll have to do it by hand, I believe, because it's not like a seed, it grows itself. So it's a bit of a shame, but it's the only one I think of the farming things that you have to do. Maybe I don't know if the I don't know what it's called anymore. That one, whatever that one's called, cocoa bean. I don't know if you have to place that one as well. I think you do for that which is a shame. But yeah, it's just part of the fun, isn't it? So chuck these two back because we need to keep this clear. So actually I need it. I say that and I need it. So we're going to have to jump back on and grab the spade to create all the levels. So we're going to have it all set up so that it's 2 waters and you just break. So it's going to be 2 break, 2 break, 2 break, 2 break. There is a way you can like do like this with the side parts. Like there is a way to be more mode efficient, but honestly the cost at this point in time isn't that big of a deal, and even though it's cost us quite a bit of money, it's not too big of an issue at this point in time, so not gonna fuss about it. 2 1 2 1 2 every 2, because then you have the water doing both sides. So just gonna work our way all the way across, nice and simple. And then this one is, so we got water, we'll have skein farm here, or that might be an edge. I can't remember how I did this side here, because it obviously, I think I did the edge wrong last time. I can't remember how I did it. So I do have that there on the edge, because you run next to it basically. That's how you do the sugarcane farm so fast. So we will have sugarcane here, water here, sugarcane, water there. Then that might be what I'll do, like I did on the other one. So that's how that one will be. So we'll have sugarcane here, and then we have water run along here with the slabs along the edge. So it's all using the slabs basically. It's very same philosophy as the other farms that we have built, so we will be adding to them. So it should work quite nicely. I've tried doing this flying and it just does not work, so having these boots on, just running through, makes life a whole lot easier. And I want to get my base speed up a lot more, but that's just going to come from doing farming. So that's sort of excuse me, which is why we've got that set up like that. So we'll work our way across and get our channels made. So there is a way like you can have the water push all the way across like automatically. I think we have an infinite water bucket somewhere, which I probably need to go and grab. I probably could have used this mud for other things. See if I can chuck it in here. I can. Cool. Nice. We probably don't need this because the melon farm. So I'm going to chuck it back into this. I have a dumping area which I remember where stuff is. So I'll put this. Actually, I don't know where to put it now. Actually, I'll put it back in this one. This is the safest thing, or else I'll end up forgetting it and you put stuff down and you never find it again. So we'll keep these in here for now. That is definitely not needed. Actually, we might use them for slabs. My slabs are not too picky afterwards, but there's the magical water bucket, which is what we need. And we're going to need another one of them for today's stream. Like we saw last time, some people have got insane amounts of flight, and I need that for today's stream. So we've got the water buckets. We will need to collect sugarcane, which is fine. We can collect a lot of that, and we'll keep the builders one for now because it can be storage of some stuff as we go through. So yeah, we're going to jump through it. As you can see, this is the farm setup. I think I'll just use one whole level and that, and then depending on what we'll do to fill up the rest of this. So the water bucket I always have set up the same amount. So I think water flows 7 or 8 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it flows 8, but I'm going to go 1 in just so I'm sure. Okay, perfect. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should pump it all the way to the end. Now I don't have to worry about it. So what I'll normally do is I'll then run all the way through there and I'll place all the water at both ends the same, so then I don't have to worry about it falling off the edge. And we're going to need sugarcane. So we're going to do this. And then we're going to go through and place all of our sugarcane, and luckily we can just hold down and it should hopefully place like that. But as you can see, that is what we've got set up so far. So I'm going to do these 2 sides, and hopefully what we'll do is as we're setting up the rest of the farm, we can see if it will grow with it touching near the top, and then that'll give us the best indicator of if the farm is being set up in the right way. So yeah, this is sort of how the setup's going to be. Very simple farm, very effective farm, but how you set it all up with the slabs is the clever part, which is sort of the way in which it means you can do farming semi-AFK. You just keep moving your either your mouse or just move. I think you can just move your arrow keys. You just move your arrow keys, and you can use almost keep your other hand free if you move your hotkeys for certain things. So I'll show you guys how to do that. So to make farming a lot less boring. So you can just like be on TikTok or Instagram or whatever you can use to fill a few hours when you're grinding the farming. But yeah, so we're going to get all of this emptied out like this, and then we're going to get our sugarcane placed all the way along here. So very simple sugarcane. Oh, you need the water. So again, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it should place there. Nice, and then line up like this and just do that at every one, and then I'll go along, and I usually just spam the water because I don't mind, because it's an unlimited water bucket. We can just click it all the way along and it don't matter as long as we don't go over the edge at the end. So this one doesn't matter as much as long as you don't go over the edge. And then same here, line up with this one, and boom, and boom, and then that should go all the way to the edge like that. Perfect. So that's sort of how you can keep the edge working quite nicely, and then on that edge the water will just pour over the edge because it's at the edge of our land expansion. So yeah, we're going to just go along and we'll just get all of this filled out. I think this might be the fastest way of doing it. Walking at crouch speed, or probably normal speed, is the fastest way of doing it, because if you start trying to do this you'll end up missing them out, which just makes life so much more difficult. So yeah, this is sort of the farming setup we have at the moment. It's just gonna be very simple, get the farm built, and then I'll show you what to and I'll show you what to do with the slabs when I've got a few rows done, in order to make the slabs work for you. So you can basically do semi-AFK farming, which is what everyone likes. Everyone likes a bit of semi-AFK farming, because yeah, there's not many fully auto farms unless you use the minions, I think. I don't think the clocks work when you're not online. So unless you're AFK, I think you can AFK some auto farms. I think there's I think Sweet Booty's got a massive cactus farm at 24 mil an hour or 24 mil a day or something. It's just insane. Okay, so that's going to be that one, and then we need to do these 2 rows here in order to get the to test whether or not our farm's going to work for us. I'm surprised this is clicking so fast. But it works. Yeah, we need to spam along here, don't we? Run all the way along here and get all this done, and then fingers crossed it will all work nicely for us. So we have got this all set up nice along here. Cool. So that's done like that. We're gonna need a lot more stuff. So get rid of that. We'll have to use that for slabs. Oh no, we probably just place the slabs actually. We need sugarcane though. Oh, we need to make sure we don't convert it into sugar too much, or else that would just be a problem every time we do it. But yeah, this should be enough to kickstart the farming setup, and then it means then as we set it up, we can test to see if the sugarcane will grow, because we need to make sure that it will definitely grow. And as you can see, light isn't an issue with sugarcane. I believe it will grow in any light conditions, so you won't have to worry about lightings and stuff. So as you can see, we just stacked them all, so that should work normally and be fine. So they're not any concern for us at this point. Unlike melons and some of the other crops, you will need to have light levels sufficient, or else her crops just don't grow at all. So yeah, make sure you keep an eye out for that, because that just makes life a whole lot more challenging if you start messing light up, because your crops just do not grow. Does that just test? That grows to there. Okay, it implies it. Well, we'll find out. We will see. It does do it, so which is a good sign, because if there's a block next to it, it won't grow. So that's the only thing we'll have to test, is if the blocks will affect it. But I'm hoping it should work. And yeah, it's looking promising at this point in time. So yeah, we're gonna work our way through this and all sorts. But yeah, like I said, if you guys are new and you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the post notification so that YouTube knows to actually push you guys when I'm live streaming, so you guys can come in, be some of the first, post some messages in chat. I'll always respond to messages in chat. We've got quite a nice small community, so I can always get to you guys and help you guys out. And if you do enjoy the streams, or there's any suggestions, please throw them down in the comments or in chat. Help other people out, ask me some questions. I can see where I can help. I'm still very new, I'm learning as I go, so anyone who is also learning is very similar setup that way. So yeah, we're gonna get a few more things done. Just whiz through the first bit of this farm, but yeah, it's looking good at the moment. It's starting to come together, and then yeah, it's gonna be a nice test for the farm, really. Like I said, if anyone's been watching the football, England one, which is a Brucey bonus if you're an English football fan. If you're a Danish or Spain fan or Spanish football fan, you probably aren't as pleased at this point in time, but that's football. But yeah, well done to all the football teams really. But yes, if anyone's a football fan, nearly did it perfectly. Get rid of that. Whoops. Cool, get rid of that and keep working our way along here. Get all the water placed, because that's the key thing. You need to get the water placed, because the water is the important part of this farm. But this farm is definitely nowhere as massive compared to the other farms that we were building in the last episode, and definitely want to work on that, keep the farms going. I don't know if we've got any farming events due. Let's just check. We've got Travelling Zoo coming up soon and some fishing events. I think I may have just missed the sugarcane farm event, which will be just happening, I think, based on the... I don't know, maybe it's a day away. So we've got 20 minutes roughly till the next one. We got melon. We could do a melon one. That'd be quite cool. We'll do our first ever melon one. We've only got one level of melon, so we won't be able to get a great score for that. But at least we get a score and see what we can do to compare to them. I would normally just do a netherwart one, but we'll switch it up. We'll go for a melon one and see how we do with that. So that's about 20 minutes away. So we need to remember to keep a marker for that, and we'll definitely try that one out. So yeah, that should be a fun one to do. Yeah, just making sure mental note of roughly what time that will be. But yeah, we're gonna do some of these bits. Just switch it up when making farms. It's best to do bits and bobs now and then. 1, 2, bang. Whoops. Super fast. Is this just a normal? It's just a normal. Wow. I'm always intrigued that they never did excavation for a thing on here. I know MCMMO do excavation, where on here they only have it for mining. So I always thought it was quite an interesting choice to do for the farming situation. But yeah, this is looking quite nice. Getting quite a simple design for anyone who wants to copy it or to follow it. It's very easy to do, very easy to do. And like I said at the start to one of the people in the chat, it's Skane is definitely still one of the better ones. I'm trying to do some tests to figure out if it's still the best. I'm sure they probably balanced a lot of the farming to make them very similar. But I guess it's whichever one you grind the most. If you have massive farms of one or the other, then that will always be better because you can just farm continuously. So if you have just massive skein farms, or skein is just short for sugarcane, then it'll work best for you. But it also depends on what the costs are. At the moment, I don't sell any of my sugarcane that I get it, because I'm trying to upgrade the hoe. But as soon as that's upgraded, I'll probably start selling it like I do with the netherwart. And it all depends. I probably don't do a lot of farming in that respect for money for that, because I'll just go for netherwart, which is why the netherwart farm is as big as it is. In 20 minutes at the moment, we only get to a few levels. So it's as big as it is to allow us to basically farm endlessly. So I think, how many levels is it? 3, 4, 5. So I think it's 5 levels, and I think we get through 2 levels in a 20-minute period. So, and I think by the time we get to the bottom, we normally can come to the back top, or we're bored out of our brain and stop. So that's sort of how that runs for us at the moment. But yeah, so it's quite a nice setup, and that's sort of how you make your money with farming. Because if you have everything maxed out with that, that's definitely the best one to do. But the only thing is you don't get farming from netherwart. You only get alchemy. So you really want to make sure you're maxing your farming with the stuff that gives you farming XP, which is the main ones to max out. Because if you can get to farming 60, which is insane, you can get to a level 60 and something, then that is definitely the best way in order to get your upgrades done. But yeah, we're going to keep working our way through this. It's going quite nicely. Wow, this is actually working quite well. Just running back in a straight line. But yeah, so we're going to get this done. As you can see, it's a much smaller project compared to the last huge one we did before. But we're going to definitely jump into some farming events. I want to test out the PvP, make sure I can test the connection. Can I do any sort of work on here? Oh, my farm's full again. But it seems to be coming together quite nicely. Let me just double. I think I might have to start. Just enough. Cool. See, that's the only thing with these is sometimes doing it like I did massively, then you end up having so much spare stuff afterwards that you can just go and, I might go and use it on the farm below, actually. Get the Infinity Dirt wand out and just use this on the other farm size, because it's basically a way we can use up all of the massive mud that we do not need. But I'm sure we still sort of run over, because there's if you want to make them really neat, you can like stack them on top of each other. You have to break out bits, but because there's nothing, I don't think skin will go below this. We can keep this to quite a simple setup. So what we'll probably do is we'll grab that, chuck that in there, and get rid of that one, and then we use this on this massive level, because I believe this level is the right level for us to get our stuff on. So at the moment we've got melon, pumpkin will go on there, pumpkin will go on this one, and then we'll put a roof on that one for whatever we're going to put on above. I think 2 levels are going to be sufficient. I don't think any more is needed. I'm hoping I don't need any more, or else we're going to be a little bit screwed with the way it's all set up. But yeah, this should work quite nicely. I'm just going to go down here all this way. Only 6 wide, so it's not going to do loads. Actually, might could do this. Go as a diagonal, because it'll just expand massively. As you can see, the numbers gradually get bigger each side, so work our way to the corner this way. So yeah, this is a way of doing it and mixing up the numbers. Just go in from a corner direction, and you'll just go massive and huge. Just instead of doing it in a straight line, one way, straight line the other, this way seems to work. Well, actually, probably not any faster. Just this works anyway. So expand it each side by a little bit. So yeah, this is going to be the way that we do it from now on, I think. Well, if we ever get around to doing other levels. But yeah, so we're going to grind out this little bit here. And is it now? How's it costing us? I don't get how it shouldn't cost us anything, but it's. Is it? Oh, is it because I've got the wand in my. What if I chuck it in there? Okay. Now it's gonna. Okay. It was pulling from, because I had the wand in my inventory. It was pulling from the. Using the Infinity Dirt one, so it was actually costing me to do it, even though I'd. Okay, there we go. Perfect. That was what I wanted to do. I was trying to use up the dirt. I wasn't trying to build a massive platform, but anyway. So we can come back up and keep grinding this out here. 1, 2, like this, and just sprint our way along, which is going quite nicely. So, getting this level done, and then bang, and along like this. And as you can see, we've not actually finished this level. We've still got a little bit left of that level to do. I didn't even realise that. We obviously we felt we didn't need to do any more at that point, and probably could have kept the wart that I've got, but that's okay. It's not too expensive now. We seem to be able to make a decent amount of money each day, and we actually get the allowance each time, so it's not too big of an issue really. So yeah, just gonna work our way through this and see how much more we can get. But yeah, these are the farms that make the money, get the XP up, and they work effectively. So definitely recommend doing them. We'll probably throw a bit more water in these ones now, so we'll get rid of the dirt. Get the dirt in there. Just thought, based on my luck, I will end up forgetting where I put stuff. So I'm going to chuck this in here because I will forget. We need the water bucket. And like I said, we'll line up ourselves with this block like this, and just jump along here just to make sure that we get everything placed exactly the same. Because like in the last episode, if you don't get stuff placed the same, then it ends up messing it all up. But this is looking good. This is the only row that we're going to have to sort of spam along. Is this definitely the edge? I didn't. What? Oh wow. I didn't think this was. I thought this was at the edge. Okay, wait, now at the edge. Okay, I think I'm at the edge now. Wow, I'm surprised at that. I think I'm now at the edge. Well, we were one off, but that's the only thing you can do, guys. Is if you build like I've just done there, if you are done like a small section, like you've done 2 levels in and done all the bumping up and down, you can skip this what I'm doing now. So instead of going, so what you could do is you could do this on a much smaller scale, so like 2 blocks in, and keep all the row at the bottom, and then you could have like just pasted it all the way along, which I probably should have done. I just completely forgot. But it means you don't have to do all of like this constantly back and forth, because it would all be connected up. So definitely a tip for anyone who wants to make one of the massive farms. Remember to use the wand to its ability, and definitely set it up. Like if you can just paste it back and forth, then definitely that's the best option to do. But yeah, this is come together quite nicely, really. We're going to get these rows done and then plant some more skein. I'm hoping the other stuff's going to keep growing, and then we'll be able to confirm that it definitely grows under this area, and then that'll mean the farm is all good. So gonna get these channels done, get the water placed. Actually, I might not place the water yet, but there is bits growing, which is a good sign. And then if this does grow up to the top, then we'll know it's fully worked, and we will continue with what we're doing. Oops. Grab the mud, get these channels dug, and then we'll work our way with the water, because the water's got to go next. Then we'll get the slabs done, and then that'll be the plan altogether. Looking good, looking nice. Definitely need to get Ash back in this, and then he can help out with some of these farms, because these farms are big challenges, but if we had extra people, definitely would make life a whole lot easier. That is not counting it. There we go. Chuck that in there. Nice. Get this done. But yeah, farms are coming together quite nicely. Strange angle that is. There we go. Sorted. I wonder if there's any new updates coming to Hypixel soon. I think there must be some new ones, especially with the Slayer coming out. I guess they're letting people just grind their way through the Slayers. I'm sure they'll bring some more dungeon stuff out with the master mode, which I definitely want to. I need to work on my dungeon stuff, because I've put a lot of time into it, and I definitely want to get some of the cooler gear, like the assassin stuff. That's definitely a necessity, so I definitely want to get that all done and dusted. I think that would be quite cool to get done. But yeah, it's starting to come together quite nicely, guys. So yeah, gonna keep working through it. Nice. Okay, so we've got all of the channels done. Let's get rid of all the mud, because that can go in our other project. And when we need our super bucket, that'll be one off now, because we expanded it, didn't we? So we need to line up again, like that. And this one is, you'll have to just go away and put a bit on all the edges. That's the thing. But luckily, because you're at the edge of our island size, nothing else can flow past. And then if I buy another expansion, it will then get big, as in it'll probably drop off if I update the blocks, but that's fine. But the next one all cost gems, so I probably won't be buying them anyway. So, but nice. So we've got to the edge there, and we can grab ourselves like that. Oh no, I need to add the water over here. Like that, and like that. Sorted. Nice. I don't actually need that there, I just thought, because that is where that is going to go. That's why I didn't build it all the way to the edge. Got it. That makes sense. Okay, so I didn't actually need to build all the way to the edge, because I'll end up missing it anyway because of the slabs. But that's fine. I think these seem to be coming together quite nicely. It's slowly growing. Water and slabs are sort of the only things we've got really left to do. So quite easy jobs. The slabs are going to be the essential parts, the technical setup parts, but that's okay. We can get them done nice and easy. I think there is a way you can place the water and it will like fire it down all the way. Is another one of the things you can buy from the farming shop, so we can look at that later on, but we don't need it. The magical water bucket seems to work pretty effectively. Doesn't run out. We didn't finish off this. Boom. Bada beep bap. Getting this done. Got another block. Okay, so get rid of that. That's the block. Get the block. And yeah, so we've got the water done and dusted. This is all at the edge, I hope. I think this is at the edge. This might be one off again. But I'll leave this one like this, and I should be able to do. I think I used a slab then, maybe. How did I do the edge last time? I think I used a slab based on what I remember. I think there's a slab just there. just there. So I did the same last time, and I obviously just chucked a slab to stop the water falling off the edge. That's fine. So we'll do that in a sec. So if I've done all the water on the edge, I might actually, just to save time, instead of running back and forth, we'll do it proper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. So I think we can then do this, just to be more time efficient. Instead of running back and forth, we'll count 8 and then go along like this, and then this actually then fills more space than we need. So then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, and then same on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Then begin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All the way along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In there. So we are going to go along this way like this. And this just means we place the least amount of buckets, because the water will just, because it goes 8 both ways, or 7, not including the source block. It's just this edge is the only one that's going to need spamming along, which is not too bad. Part of the process. We're going to have to go from this end every time to make sure we got the numbers right. But yeah, that's all good. So line this up with this, and it just comes together quite nicely. If I get my timing right, makes it even faster. Boom. And spam all the way along this. There we go. So yeah, it's coming together quite nicely. It's looking good. Keep all of the farm looking snazzy. And yeah, if you got, I have to do this because this is the edge, and it will only flow. Water flows in one direction, in which you can block up dates, so it's going over there. It won't go along the side because it's water mechanics, and I don't get Minecraft at the best of times, let alone water mechanics. So I sort of just make sure I put in enough water to cover all the edges. But yeah, we're gonna tip through this. We're coming up to, I think, a few minutes before the farming event. We're gonna go for our first melon event, which should be quite good to see if we can medal with doing our just one level and see what we get. I've got the elephant pet already equipped because I didn't change from the last time, so that's all good news. And yeah, see what we can get from that. If we can get any good drops. Yeah, see what we can get. See if we can get a bronze in that, and then it means we can start saving up for our melon booster. I think you get a melon. I assume you get a booster from each farming event. Where have I got to? I need to carry on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Moving along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be enough. Nice. Maths is working. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And as we finish off, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we'll just chuck that one there. That one just works as it is. But yeah, like I said, guys, if you guys are new and it's the first time you've seen the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and put your notifications on, because YouTube doesn't always push out the streams and videos as they're, for some reason, that's just what YouTube does. And like try and say each time, I'm going to try and keep up with the streams once a week on a Thursday, about similar time each week, and also going to always do the videos on a Saturday. For UK and Europe times, it's going to be like late afternoon, mid-morning. It's only this week it's going to be on a Sunday because I'm not available to do the actual upload on the videos ready. I just can't get it uploaded for Saturday, so it will be Sunday. It will be the upload, so I apologize for the later date, but it will be uploaded, so do not worry. It definitely, oh, that was close. It definitely will be out. It's going to be a very good episode, so make sure you stay tuned for that one. I think it's going to help a lot of people out. I did quite a bit of research for this one, so I hope it helps out all levels of players. So it should be a good episode. I think you guys will enjoy it and find it very educational, as in to help you complete stuff a lot easier. So we're just going to jump and check. Not what I was trying to do. Let's just check the farming event. We have got 2 minutes exactly, which is about right. So I need to just make sure I keep my eye on the time. But that's fine. It means we can give this. Okay, so this is growing. Good news is I see growth up that end, which means my plan is working. I wasn't sure at first if the sugarcane was going to grow with a block being directly above its final stalk, so this is a good sign. It means we have not wasted the last hour of grinding away, getting our farm completed. So this is quite nice, coming together quite nicely. As you can see, as you guys know, sugarcane needs the water and mud. You can use sand if you want, but I recommend sticking with mud just so you can make life a whole lot easier, because sand is not a solid block. It will fall if there's no solid blocks below it, if you guys didn't know that. But I'm sure many of you have seen many sand traps as the way they work. But yeah, this is looking quite nice. We're going to hopefully get our last few things done water wise. This should be the last one actually, and then all the water will be done. Yeah, so if you count from there 8 and then place that one, it will do 8 or do 7 that block, then 7, and it just means you can place the least amount of water, which is, the water isn't an issue, it just means saving time. So instead of having to do what I was doing at the start and spam through, this is how to do it that way. But yeah, this is looking quite nice. There's just a few tips and tricks I've thrown along the way to complete this. Like I said, if you go from the edge and create this up and down, you create this pattern, so 4 1 4 1 like this, in like on 2 or 3 blocks all the way along, and then just spam it that way. It means you don't have to go through and dig it out like I was doing, because that just takes so too long, or just takes ages. So we need to make sure we are ready for our farming event. I think I have everything ready. What's the time on the farming event? 5 seconds. Okay, we may be a bit late, but that's okay, but because we're not going to be able to get the first one. But this is going to be a 20-minute farming event. We need to grab one of these. Actually, no, we don't want one of these, because we're trying to save up for our melon guy. So cool, we're going to jump straight in, and hopefully it's going to start registering. So as you can see there, it says there just on the right hand side, Jacob's contest, and also this is a part of the RNGesus drops, is you get randomly drops. So you see it pop up a lot, uncommon drop or rare drops, because sometimes you get quite cool drops. But hopefully we can get ourselves bronze. It seems we're pretty close. We're at 20 minutes of farming. I don't know how long this is going to take to get through the whole farming thing, but fingers crossed it will be pretty close to it by the end of it. But okay, we've got ourselves bronze, and because we started early, I know melon sometimes isn't a massive one, so maybe potentially we can jump in and get ourselves quite a cool chance to get our melon grinding up. But we're silver already. As you can see, people have got gold. We jump between back and forth as more people join in. You'll bump up and down quite a bit. But yeah, so this is going to be our first competition for the melon farm. I'll have to work on speeding up and getting things sorted. But yeah, this is going to give us a chance to get tickets, but also unlock. You know how like there's like different like potato nether waters ways they drop books, and the 5's the highest. Well, if you can get a bronze, it means then you can use up to 4, I think, rank 4, rank 3. Silver gets you to use 5, I think. So that is the essential part of that. If we can get silver straight away, that will just make life easier. Just throw the book straight on. But yeah, we're going to work our way through this first event and see what we get ourselves. But yeah, it should be quite nice. See how many melons we get from it. We may have to convert some to the full melon blocks, just because of the lack of space in the inventory. But it should be okay. We should be fine. If you guys don't know, there you see rare drops. We've got 5 enchanted melons. We've got 5 full enchanted melons, which is like pretty insane. It's like getting 5 nether war drops. I don't know what was it. So the next version up of these, so enchanted melon blocks, the next one up, which is quite a cool drop. I don't know how much they sell for though, so I don't know if it's actually just as good as wow, I got it twice. I'd like to see what like an epic one is. I've never got that one before. I've only got rare drops, so it'll be a first one for everyone. But I get a lot of uncommon, so they pop up and do a lot. So if they annoy us too much, we'll have to. I don't know. I think there must be a way in which I can not have it pop up as much. I think it's somewhere in the client somewhere. But yeah, we're soon holding pretty strong at the moment. We're not gaining on the golds. Gold are definitely pulling away from us, but we're definitely getting. Seem to be sticking with silver, which is quite nice. If we get silver on our first go, that'd be pretty sick. So got a level 88 melon. No, we haven't. We've got a level 88 legendary elephant pet, which is giving us a boost, and then of course we've got our melon dicer, which is just specific to the melon farming. But yeah, we've not got any like farming fortune on this or anything, because it's an axe. It doesn't have that, so there's obviously limited amounts. But of course you get multiple drops from breaking melons, so that's sort of how the numbers are going up as quick as they are. But yeah, this is looking quite good. I don't know how I missed that. But yeah, we seem to be getting through. I don't know how if we get into it fast enough. As we get the farming grinding up, my farmer boots will increase. If you see the little white writing at the bottom, it says 277% speed. As our farming level goes up, that level will go up as well, which means our speed will get quicker. And also with the, if you have any blessed hoes and you hold them in your inventory, they will stack as well. So you can actually build up quite a bit of speed without having too high levels to make life easier. So okay, I was worried that may happen a few times, but we should be all good. This is going well to plan. I don't know how high you have to get. As I said, never done a melon competition before, so a silver on the first one would be quite nice, and it'll be a first for me. But yeah, we're gonna grind our way through this, get it all sorted. Yeah, it's going good, it seems. We're gonna get the next one up. I probably need to work on my ability to turn around the corner a bit faster, but that's why I've set it as it is, so it means you can't run off the edge, and it just sets that way. We may have to convert them to actual melons, unfortunately, but that's alright, because I was trying to save up as many of the enchanted melons as I could, just to make life easier, because I'm trying to get my minions all upgraded, and the farming ones are my... because they're expensive, I haven't been upgrading the farming ones normally. I try to farm the farming ones if I can. So it's same for all of them, besides the netherwort one and the was it netherwort, and I think the netherwort one's the only one I've actually completed. The rest I haven't, because of how much netherwort grinding we've done. So yeah, so it's just instead of buying them, I just farm them because I think it comes cheaper, and I'll make my money off that. So instead of spending, I'll just grind it out. But yeah, so it's going well. At the moment we are 15 minutes through, or 5 minutes through, or 15 minutes left, and we're holding silver pretty good. We're not gaining on gold at all. Jesus, the gold people are flying through. But I guess if you got probably run near 300 speed, and you get through this a lot faster. But this is going pretty well. With holding our own pretty nicely. Get this all done. I don't know if you can put fortune on an axe. If that'll increase drops, that might actually do. Oops. I'm not sure why we're missing so many. But if we can get fortune, that'd be quite good. I think that'll definitely be a better drop rate. But I don't know if that actually works on the axe here. It might do. So see, learning as we go. Learning as we go. So see what it is. Because of course, melon drop multiple ones. Pumpkins drop just straight up pumpkins. So I don't know specifically how the different farming stuff works. But yeah, it's going good for our first hour of the stream. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Like I said, if you guys are new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and put your notifications on if you want to get notified when my videos pop up, because YouTube doesn't always push it out, unfortunately. And also you can come and see the streams each time. But yeah, we're getting through these drops nicely. We're getting through the farm level quite fast, actually. I'm quite surprised at how quick. I'm hoping it doesn't take... If it takes me less than 10 minutes, nice. If it takes us less... I think enchanted melon is just normal melon, actually. I may have been misreading the thing. I think it's just getting 5 instead of 1. But anyway, if I can get through this first level, and maybe as my speed goes up about 10 minutes, and 2 levels should be just about right. So yeah, it's looking quite good for now. We seem to be holding silver strong, which is a good sign. And just see how we do. But yeah, so it's just okay. Enchanted melon is just normal melon. Just the drop gives you 5 instead of 1. But I don't even know if that counts towards your total. Because if it does, that'd be quite cool. But I guess everyone gets that as they fly through the melons. But yeah, this is looking quite nice. So at 13 minutes, so we've got 2 more minutes. I think we should be able to just about either stay within it. So which means we definitely need 2 levels in order to complete it fully. But that's fine, because we knew that's what we needed. There's only like a few farms I've got that actually do it the whole way, so this is quite nice to see. Like the mushroom farm, I got 2 levels of that, but it's only half an island, so you really want 2 levels of everything. I always decided whether or not if I'm gonna actually expand. So like the sugarcane farm, I might expand the sugarcane farm, get rid of the top level, and create another level of mushroom, just so I can actually get gold in that. Like I've only got gold once in it, but it's definitely the easiest one to get gold in. That's my plan for the expansion of the farm. But you guys will see with that. I like to show you guys as much as I can. I do the videos at the end of the week for tips and tricks for you guys, and then the streams are to sort of see how everything's progressing, so you guys can be a part of it. And also you can lend me a hand on certain things, especially if it comes to grind dungeons or anything like that. But yeah, this at the moment is what we've got grinding away. It seems to be pretty good. 2 minutes left to get done, so it seems to be holding a pretty similar pattern that 2 levels would be sufficient for us. So yeah, this is pretty good. It means we shouldn't ever have to run out, which is quite nice. Perfect. These are the, okay, just for now, because we're still silver, I need to get rid of these, and I couldn't find them before. That was when I'd misplaced my seeds, and I couldn't find them afterwards. After I'd done some practice with the melon dicer, I actually couldn't find them, so I was like, oh damn it. So that's actually quite nice to get that all sorted. But yeah, we're gonna get through this farm quite nicely. Definitely 10 minutes. It takes more than 10 minutes to do this first level, which is a good sign to see. And then as we get faster, it means we don't have to make a 3rd level, because that would be insane. But 2 seems to be sufficient. I think 2 is what you need to get gold, which is a really good sign. So yeah, definitely let you guys know that this is how to, if you want to get well in your pumpkins, silver definitely is the one to go for. Netherwart thinks the hardest at the moment, just due to it makes so much money, so many people have big farms and have techniques to do it. So definitely the harder ones get gold in, but it's one that makes the most money. So whatever works for you, I guess. But yeah, this is going good. So 10 minutes in, and we've got quite a few rows left, which is quite good. I think we've got 4 rows left, 5 rows maybe. Actually, maybe 6 or 7, so that's quite good. So we're definitely not going to overdo. Having 2 levels is definitely going to be enough to make sure that we can just keep farming melons for the whole 20 minutes, and that's basically how you get the top levels, because normally the top guys start to slow down, but jeez, I just watched that jump from 77,000 to 82. It's insane. People are rapid, so I'm just seeing whoever's at the bottom of gold basically. Whoops. And also, if you have bigger farms, if you guys buy gems, it does use actual money to buy gems. But if you buy gems at the Hypixel store, you can expand your island so much more. So you can actually make the farms bigger, and the less turning you have to do, the faster you are. So if you have a bigger farm, or as in longer farms, definitely works. That's why having these whole width farms makes it so easy. You don't have to fly up and down, where if you guys have even bigger farms, then you just make stuff super quick. But yeah, this is going strong at the moment. I can see another rare drop, nice. But we're going to obviously get stuck with the limit to what our only one farm has. Fingers crossed we can hold silver. People may catch us up after that, but that's alright. I just wanted to see what our first farming event can get us. But yeah, this is going quite nicely. And these ones are staying quite full, which is sort of what you want. You want your farm to stay full, or else it just makes the whole process a whole lot more challenging. But this is going good. I'm quite liking the setup we have at the moment, and it's looking good for now. So yeah, like I said guys, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, notification on for YouTube's sake, because YouTube doesn't always push out the videos. And also, if you guys have any tips and tricks that you want to throw in the comments, please do throw it in the comments in the chat. I love chatting to you guys. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe. We do streams each week. I'm going to try and maybe, if I can, get them to twice a week, but at the moment it's definitely once a week on a Thursday, similar time each week. And of course, we've always got that episode on the Saturday, which is in the late morning, early afternoon for people in the UK and in Europe. And if you're in the US, it's going to be earlier in the morning for you guys, but you can catch it when you guys wake up anyway. But yeah, so I hope you guys will enjoy them. This week is, of course, the episode is going to be on the Sunday, because I can't get it uploaded for Saturday. It's ready, I just can't get it uploaded for Saturday. And it's going to be a good episode. I hope you guys will enjoy the episode, and it will be informative, and a few new things that you guys may not know about for early game, mid game, late game players. And yeah, anything that you guys want, please let me know as well in the comments of any videos, or even in the live streams if you guys want to see specific things. I don't want to do dungeons as well. I've been enjoying some grinding dungeons, but been working on farms recently. So yeah, just splitting it between a few things, but you guys just let me know what you want to see. But yeah, this is coming to a nice end. So okay, so this is our farm done, and that took us about 12 and a half minutes, or 12 minutes 15 to do that. So we're not going to be able to keep up with the super golds, but the good news is our farm has slowly been growing as we've been going along, which is the nice bit. That's why if you've got like really big farms, like if you expand the farm fully, you start to you basically can just create one level because of how big your farms are. But at the moment we've got just the one level, so we can't go up a level, but which is what we're going to be working on shortly. But we can at least get some of this bit done as well, just to see if we can hold silver, because this is only our first ever farming event. So getting silver in the first one would be pretty cool. It shows you that you can do really well in the farming events just with a basic farm setup and the equipment. So yeah, it's pretty good. as you said, we've got a high level or decently leveled elephant pet, so that definitely helps keep up with all of the demands of the farming events. But yeah, this is going good, especially for our first event. So looking quite nice at this point in time. But yeah, so we've got ourselves all this. We've got 6 minutes left of the farming event. We're just going to get the last finishing touches. What I'm going to do is take out that, just so I can collect some more enchanted melons, because I want to upgrade my melon minion, and it needs a stack. It needs 8 stacks of enchanted melons, because these are melon blocks. We need enchanted melons, so I need to try and save up the enchanted melons, because for some reason when you like make enchanted melon blocks, you can't go back the other way, so I kind of need the enchanted melons on their own in order to get the upgrades, because it is so much cheaper. Because as you can see, I'm trying to save up, so I've got all of them 8 stacks, so that is currently the grind for that at the point in time. But yeah, that's what we're going to be focusing on for now. But yeah, we're going to fly through this, because we've not got a lot. We'll just run in a straight line, because that's faster than going around on the edge. But yeah, I'm going to get all this done and see what we get ourselves in our first event. Of course, as you can see, I've got only efficiency and telekinesis on this at the moment. I don't know if fortune does go on. I don't even know if they have fortune enchants on this game. I don't think they actually do, because I'm sure I would have clicked it. But yeah, if there's any other bonus things we can add besides the melon one, let me know in the chat or in the comments, because that would hugely help me. But yeah, we've got these few more things out. But always let me know if you guys want to see specific things, if there's certain things coming up, or you want to see or ask questions. I always want to try and help you guys out as much as I can. This is sort of why I quite enjoy this smaller community, but also it means that if you guys are at a similar level than me, I might be able to help you out, because I've probably just done it or I'm about to do it. Where sometimes people, if you're trying to get help from guys who have been playing for years, sometimes they do have good stuff, but also they can they haven't done what like the noobs like myself have just been covering. So it's basically a way to get another angle on it. But yeah, we're gonna get through the last bit. There's 4 minutes left. We're holding silver strong. As you can see, the people in gold are flying through, which is absolutely insane to see how much they are ahead. Wow, that's pretty cool. But yeah, we're gonna keep working our way through this. As soon as we get 2 levels, we'll be able to definitely hold our own quite nicely. I don't know if we'll get ourselves to gold necessarily, because they are far ahead. But if we can definitely hold our own nicely into silver, and then we can work our way up with the melons and see if we can get ourselves near gold. And definitely also going to get the pumpkin farm built and all the other stuff. We haven't ever built a cactus farm. Cactus definitely takes a new setup, but that's the fun and games of Skyblock. You've got lots of different farms to make, and I'll definitely be showing you guys how that one is made. But we've currently got 350 left. Going to get off the finishing touches for this farm. Cultivating, yes, that's a great shout. Cultivating is definitely one of the ones I have it on here. Where is it? There, just at the top. I have it on the hoe. I don't have it on the axe. I don't know if that cultivating can go on the axe, but I'll definitely try that out. It's a good shout. I'm going to try and pronounce your name. I think it's Blas. I'm so sorry if I've said your name incorrectly, but yeah, that's definitely a good shout. I will chuck cultivating on the axe if it will go on, because that will definitely help with the small amount of farming fortune that it offers, but great because it levels. If you guys don't know, cultivating is one of the ones that you basically gain farming XP as you level it up, and it's not loads, but it's definitely every little helps. Like Tesco said, every little helps when it comes to some of these farming events, and you're doing like hundreds of thousands. A few percentage definitely adds up quite a bit, so that's a great shout from the chat there. But yeah, so we're going to work our way through all of this and see what else we can add to it. So we've got how long left? 2.5 minutes left is to the end of this, and see what else we can bring ourselves. But yes, doing it all through here quite nicely, coming together. Got any more? Getting there. It's coming together quite nicely, so fingers crossed we can get all of ourselves sorted. And our farm's got about 7.5% since doing this, so yeah. Oh, nice. Yes, so thank you. So you've confirmed that I can definitely put it on. Awesome. So I'll definitely chuck cultivating on the axe as soon as I've completed the farming event, which is only 2 minutes away. So yeah, we'll definitely chuck cultivating on. I forgot about cultivating initially, but yeah, if you definitely can go on all the farming events or farming tools, definitely going to chuck that on. So definitely need to do that. Great shout. Great shout. But yeah, awesome. So we're going to get all of this done. If you are new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and your notifications on, because YouTube doesn't always push out the streams, but we're sticking with the streams once a week, maybe twice a week if I can find enough things to keep going, but definitely once a week at the moment. And then of course episodes are every Saturday, and of course this week's the only exception, it will be Sunday this week, but normally it'll be every Saturday, so make sure you guys stay tuned for them ones. Yeah, so any tips for making money? Besides the main ones, besides farming and farming nether wart is probably the #1 biggie for making money that way. Mining, if you're really new, going out mining with the mining gear on in the dwarven mines, that is a great way to make some cash that way. And the minions, of course, are always the go-tos, but that's a bit boring. So going for mining is probably the best one to do if you are new to the game. Farming is another way. Dungeons, if you're experienced, to get the gear, but that takes a bit more experience for money making that way. Think of anything off the top of my head. Can't think of anything major. I think it's just the basic ones, unfortunately. They're not coming at anything creative enough besides farming and mining are the only two I can think of, which are a bit long. Trying to think if there's anything else I can add. If anyone else has got anything to chuck in the chat about money making, I probably should do a video on that. I'll do some research to see if there's any new money making methods. Depending on what game you are, if you're mid or late game, will depend massively on what you want to do. Minions always the best one for clay or snow minions if you that sort of thing. But okay, we've finished our event. But yeah, they're sort of the ones that I can throw at you. And I'll think of any others that I can think of. So we've got ourselves silver medal for our first ever one, which is awesome, guys. So we're going to head over to the hub and see if we can see what stuff we can get ourselves. So we do need to get cultivating, which is a great shout. We got ourselves our first farming for this, so this is a record for us. So there is a turbo melon, that was it. Turbo melon was what I was after. So I still need to basically double. So silver was a guarantee. I just need to double my pickup, which is pretty insane. That will come from speed and from all of the bonuses we can get on it. So we definitely need to get our turbo melon, because that's going to add plus farming up to 25. We can get that up to 5, which is quite nice to see. We're going to also jump on here, check the melon in there. Nicely done. So cultivating needs bits, as I showed you guys in the bits video, but I don't know how much cultivating going to need. Not that one. That's quite cool though. I do need to do some of them. Stacking enchants. Cultivating needs 4,000 bits, which I haven't got, so I might go and buy it. See if cultivating is on here. You can always, I don't know what level you're at for money making. You can always do the flips. So snow. So I'll show you guys now. If you go to snow, and currently you can buy snow. This is a quick little trick. If you come to here and you go to buy instantly, you can buy a stack of snow for. Yeah, it's a great shot. I can now use Turbo 5, which is true because I got silver, so I'll probably buy Turbo 5 order. But yeah, if you look at this, if you buy this, so 594.5 per stack. Well, I can't afford this. What? I can't afford. Okay. Okay, let me go and grab some money, and I'll just show you this is what I was doing before. If I grab some cash, withdraw my balance. If you guys didn't know this, basically this is like simple supply and demand. But anyway, if you go to here and you come and check these prices out and you buy instantly, it's only a small margin, it's not a lot. But if you basically spam this and buy all of these and make sure the price stays below 600, and you come over to here and then you come to adventure and sell your enchanted snow, you sell for 600. So enchanted snow sells for 600 here, guaranteed, and it sells here at whatever price it comes to. So you can click on this, buy instantly, and you'll only make 5 coins per stack, which is super small. But if you're like bored out your brain and you just want to like spam through this, you won't make loads initially, but it means you keep an eye on it. There's a few of them. I believe clay does it as well. I can't remember what clay sells for. I'll check for you now. If you come onto here and go on to fishing and go on to clay, enchanted clay 4.7, I think it sells for 480, so that's only a 0.4 difference. But if you so at the moment that's not worth it. But if you ever see clay buy price fall for whatever reason, That one sells at 480, and snow, of course, buy it on here. Sells for you can buy it for 595. So that's sort of the arbitrage you can do if you have enough money to start off with, and you just fill your inventory and run back and forth. You won't make loads, but it's just basic arbitrage. You can run back and forth. I've made, what did I do? I can't remember how much money I've just pulled out. So I pulled out however much. I pulled out some money from the bank, and I had 9 grand. So you make a little bit each time. But yeah, anyways, this is a little way of doing it. And also, if you check your woods and you check here, if any selling prices of wood is above 5, so the only one is oak, you come along here and you can basically buy oak wood for 25 per 5, so 5 per coin, and you can buy 10 stacks, so 640, and you can sell there. But yeah, anyway, that's the one with the snow is one I sort of discovered through just looking at the different prices. It's a really clever way of just doing arbitrage. You buy from there, sell from there. You only make 5 per stack, but if you are really bored and you want to just do something that's quite repetitive, that one is a good way to just basically push the price all the way up here. So that as you do it over and over again, you'll eventually get rid of all the snow on the server, and you can push the prices up. So if you go into here, if you check buy orders, the buy orders are below 600 and sell orders are below 600. So overall, the market is quite saturated with snow, which means you can probably do that for absolute ages and just fill your boots with snow. But yeah, anyway, that's a quick little trick for that. But as I was going to say, I was checking for cultivating. I hope that's how you spell cultivating. Whoa, that's insane. Jesus Christ. Wow, that's insane. We need the lowest price for cultivating. Okay, 1.28 mil, or I have to save up and buy a cookie. So I do need to get cultivating, which is true, and then I need to get turbo melon, and just see how much that one is. It's not there. Okay. Turbo dash melon, maybe. Okay, good, books, perfect. Turbo melon, we obviously want, there's Turbo melon 4, and that's insane. Turbo melon 5 is 2.5, what? Okay. So replenish, no, don't need all of them. So we've got 3s at 300k, 1s at 120. You're telling me that book's going to sell for 100k? Wow, that's insane. I didn't know Turbo melon sell for 100, if it actually sells. That's 100k and you need 25 of them. That's quite 2.5 mil is basically what it's going to cost you. But yeah, so we will eventually get that on our axe, but I need to probably save up. So I could probably buy 2 of them, or I just buy the one for, where is it? Turbo melon 5 is going to cost us 2.25 mil, or I buy 2 cheap 4s for 2 point more. What's that? That's not what I want. I need a clean one. Yes, we may have to either buy it or save up, which means we just have to do farming events. That's not a problem. We can definitely do that later on. But yeah, that's a great shout. I'm going to write them on a sticky note and write down we need cultivating, which is what we're going to get from our cookies, which is going to cost us 2 mil, but we'll probably just buy them, both of them. I might buy a booster cookie maybe, but we need cultivating and we need turbo melon, which we can now get, which is a Brucey bonus. Yeah, we need to chuck both of them on there to make our life a whole lot easier. But we're going to head back to the Allen to carry on with our farm grind. Head back over to the melon farm where it is. So we're going to jump all the way down here and we need to just finish off the sugarcane farm because it is looking good. Just adding to that. So we've got nearly enough to complete our, get that level up. And then of course we need them for the next level after that. And we'll leave that in there for when we do our next one. So yeah, that is sort of what we've got set up for that. That can stay there as well. That's growing back nicely. We definitely need to get another level, which we definitely will do on the pumpkins. But we need to get back to doing our sugar cane expansion because we need to check if it's growing right. I think it is. Yes. Okay. So we can confirm that the sugarcane does grow how we expected it to. So that is a brilliant sign. Now we just need a load of slaps, which I haven't got a lot of slabs, so I need to see what the price of slabs are and then see if there's a cheaper way of getting it, basically, because that's what we like to do. Find the price and see if we can get it cheaper. So, cobblestone prices are what we need to check for realistically. So cobblestone slab costs, 1 is 2 coins. I highly doubt 3 cobblestone is going to be any cheaper. 6, I don't know how it's going to get us. So that gives us 2, 4, 6. So 6, I think then will cost us 12. So 2, 4, 6. Okay, and then if I chuck them like that, they give us that many. So I've just got 6. Okay, so that's cheaper. So we need to basically buy cobblestone in order to create. Where's it gone? Disappeared. There we go. So we need to buy cobblestone in order to basically create ourselves our cheaper option, because that is how I like to do it. So I guess if I want them slabs, but I've already used cobble slabs on the farm. So in order to just keep everything looking nice, we will just buy this and do it like this. Boom. Boom. Oh, thank you. Chuck that in like that. We're not going to have enough space to do everything I want to do. So we're going to buy 2 more stacks, and then you'll see what my master plan is that I've just come up with in my brain. So we're going to get all of that. Enough inventory space. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to empty up the magic stick wand with the other level, and then use that basically to complete our farm down below. So we're going to fall to here. I don't think we completed this, or did we? Did we? We did not. Okay, good news. We need to finish our. Oh, wow. I really didn't see that there. Okay, so we need to use up all the dirt here, like this. 38 left. Cool. And chuck all them in there. Use up the dirt because we don't need this dirt at this point in time. So we get rid of all this dirt, and then we can say, I just unlocked the end, but I can't kill a single enderman. Can I have help? Yeah, well, I don't know what you mean by specific help wise. The enderman is the enderman. I wouldn't start off with enderman. I'd say if you've just unlocked the end, I would probably say start off with going to the dwarven mines to build up your PvP skills. That's probably the best option in my opinion. So I'd probably go there, get yourself your mining, get the blue gear. I have done an episode on like the best gear for lower level players, but if you start off there, get that gear, and then go to the end, you should be sufficient, you should be fine. But just check what sword you have. You need to make sure you got the end sword. So yes. So you need to have the end sword. I'll show you guys. I'll show you exactly what I used. Let me just run over to here. Yeah, so let me just show you what I'm suggesting. So it's best to go dwarven mines anyway, but if you use, where is it? It's up here. You want this armor and this sword, if I can find the sword. So this is the armor you want. So lapis armor boots, lapis and pure hardened are both things you get from the dwarf, just from running around the dwarven mines killing stuff. And this armor is really good and really effective, especially when you go to the end afterwards. So that's the gear you want, basically. So that's what you want to get your hands on. And then if you want to use a sword, you can buy a sword at the hub called the End Blade. And I don't know where my End Blade's gone. I don't know what, is this it? Okay, so you get an End Blade. Okay, nice. Okay, you got goblin armor, that's sick. You want the heroic blade end sword, and if you've got this, because you can see it deals 100% damage to ender dragons, endermites, and endermen. Get this sword and then just level this sword up. That's probably. I also have Raider's Axe. I don't know what Raider's Axe does, honestly. I use the end sword preferably. I haven't got a Raider's Axe. I don't know what it does. But yeah, so I would say go with the end sword. I use the end sword, and I just kitted the heck out of it. I don't even know where to put it. Who's in here? Yeah, so I had a spicy end sword, and that basically did all the damage I needed, and I could pretty much 2 or 3 tap most endermen. And like I said, if you got goblin armor, then I would say you should be fine. So go with spicy end sword, goblin armor, and then if you've got enough money to buy pets, get yourself an Enderman pet. Actually, just from fighting Enderman, you can get Enderman, but Enderman are the best pet to have because, like I said, you take less damage from end monsters, and as you level it up, like this one, you get more crit damage, and you take a lot less damage anyway. So they're probably 3 things you want. You got your gear, which you've got. You want I'd say get the end sword, but if you want to use the radius axe, I'm not sure which was in how expensive. Which one? Which one are you considering is the end sword? The end sword's pretty cheap. I've just seen the thing. The end sword's pretty cheap. I would just I will show you. I don't know if you guys know it. You can either buy it off AH or you can go to Herb and buy it. If you go to Herb and I don't know, go this way. You can buy a basic end sword. I'm pretty sure it's cheap. Let me just check. I think it's over here. Not the mining armor smith. Nope. Works. End sword there, 150 coins. So it's super cheap. It's just 150 coins from the swordsmith. So that works best. But yeah, so yeah, that works. Thank you from Snoop Mass. Thank you very much for the comment there. But yeah, so if you come to the weaponsmith, that's basically where you can get your end sword basically. So that's the best place to get it. So you get your sword from here. That costs you 150 coins, and you can go to what's it called? You can go to the I can't think what I was gonna say. Yeah, end sword's all you want, or if you want to buy one ready made, there. I'm not sure how much they are here. End sword. Swords. There's none selling, ironically. There you go. So yeah, so that's what you want to do. If you just buy one for 150, level it up, do grinding normally, that is probably the best option. And like I said, you've got all your gear you need. And Enderman pets are super cheap. I think they sell for like a few thousand. Enderman pets are 2,000 for a base, for a normal one. And if you get an epic one, they're 200k. So if you just wanted to get a basic one, like I did when I first started, I just got a rare one, 2k, super cheap. So yeah, just go for that one. I recommend. Yeah, I can't even get. What do you mean you can't get that? Just do any farming and you can make that much money. If you do farming, you can make money that way, and you'll definitely be able to build up enough cash. You could do any farming of any sorts, and you definitely have enough money to buy the sword and buy the Enderman pet, and then you'll be sorted, and then you can just grind it out any of the places. Realistically, that's all you want to do. It's very just if you can get yourself that sword and get yourself that pet, then you should be fine to whoop anything in the end. So they're my best recommendations. If you've got anything else you need help with, just say, put it in the chat, and yeah, I'll see where I can help you out. But yeah, just they're my best options for fighting in the end. Go for Enderman pet, go for end sword, and like I said, how do I get that money? Just farm. I think I've said it already, but yeah, because obviously it's a delay on the video. But yeah, farming is the best way to get any money. Just running around doing any farming, you'll build up a small cash pot. It's the best way to do it. Like I said, that's why I'm building my farms really big, because then I can make as much money as possible. Or you must have some minions. Minions do really good. Mining is the best way to make money. Also, mining, farming are the main two, and also doing PvP makes some money, but they're the main two if you want to get money that way. So that's sort of what I can recommend for you. But if you check out some of my videos, I'm assuming you're new to the channel. But if you check out some of the my previous episodes, I've done stuff on early game gear and early game money making schemes. But farming and mining is the best way I know to get any money out the bat. So they're the only tips and tricks. Or you do arbitrage, which is just buy from the AH. If you buy snow from the AH and sell it to the merchant, that is another way of making quick cash. You just, well, not quick cash, just doing something with cash. So they're my 2 tips and tricks that I can offer you, really. So if there's anything else I can help you with, please let me know without just giving you money. But if there's anything specifically, then just let me know, and I can see where I can help you, really. But yeah, we're gonna just jump back into the the farm building, because like I said, this is how I make my money as well, as I just do the same basics over and over again, and it works for me. But I need to chuck a few things together like this. But yeah, like I said, if you are new, I throw videos every week on a Saturday or Sunday this week, but every Saturday I check out new videos. So if you've got anything, yeah, so if you've got, I always do loads of help videos, and I will always help you. I do loads of like tutorial stuff on the best ways to make money, early game, best gear, best swords and stuff. So check those videos out for any help. But yeah, like I said, you've got 4 level 6 gold minions. That's insane. I only ever had 1 or 2 running, and they make an absolute fortune. Like, not straight away, but if you give that a day or even like half a day, you'll build up enough with just them 4 alone to sell, and then that'd give you enough money to get the end sword, do your PvP to get your XP up, and then when you got your XP up, level up your sword, and then get scavenger on your sword. Because if you guys don't know scavenger, let me show you. Scavenger is an amazing one which you definitely should get. Just go to the auction house and type in Enderman, and then if you just type in Enderman, it'll bring up, and then just go through the slots, it'll bring up the pet, and you'll be able to see it. But if you guys get scavenger, I'll just show you now. If you jump on here and chuck in the sword, luck, so increased chance of monster drops and luck's good. Okay, if you look scavenger here, you get 0.9 coins per monster kill. So every time you kill a monster, you get 1 coin. What you think about if you're trying to grind XP for anything, this is an essential one to get. And I think I have scavenger 4 on, where is it? I have looting, that's the other one I've got. I don't know where my scavenger is. Oh yeah, I have scavenger 4, so I actually get more than that. I think you get 1.2 coins. So I get 12 coins per 10 kills just straight off that. So I make a couple thousand just by grinding a few experience points. So I recommend doing that on your sword anyway, because then it means you make money as you're doing it, and it will like multiply up. So yeah, that's sort of my process if you want to try that out. But yeah, the Enderman pet's just in AH. Like 2k. I think I saw my last one for like 3k or 7k or something. Like, the Endermans are really easy because the Enderman drop the pets, so that's sort of the best option for you there. And just make sure you stay at the top of the end, because if the Endermen are definitely hard to fight, but they also make money as well if you collect the end pearls up. So I wasn't meant to keep going along like that. I was meant to just stick the edge up. But anyway, we'll keep going along as we finish this off and get this edge sorted. Nice. Turn off the water. Get the water done. Whoops. Need slab to fix this. Like that. If you go to the auction house and just type Enderman in the chat, in the search option, it will come up with the thing. I'll go to hub. You go to the hub and you run all the way to this guy and you right click him and click auction browser. If you click search and type in Enderman and click done, the first option is a £2,000 or 2,000 coins, 2,000 coin Enderman pet. And the first ones are all 2,500, so just buy that one and then you'll be sorted. That's sort of that's all you have to do for your Enderman there. So yeah, that's where you get the pet from. But yeah, there you go. So that's sort of how you get that one for the Enderman, because the Enderman's the best one to do basically overall. The Enderman pet does everything you need in the end, so I recommend getting that one. But nice, we have got ourselves almost finished with the slabs, which is brilliant news. I need to finish off the water though, because the water is essential. There we go. Like this, and as we go through it, it's going to come together quite nicely. So yes, it's all good for us at the moment. I'm just going to make sure everything's running. I think it nearly just kicked me out, then that was close. So I need to make sure everything's running smoothly. 1 second. I think my thing's running. Where is the pets in star? I don't know what that means. You need to. What do you mean by where is the pets in the start? I don't know what that means. But yeah, so we're gonna. Okay, I'm making sure my thing was right. But yeah, so we got this thing come through, and the pets. Yeah, the Enderman pet is the one you want to go for. I definitely recommend getting that one when you're doing anything in the end, and then you can work your way up to the higher level pets. But anyway, yes, cool. Sorry about that. I got that wrong. What enchants? Okay, so the enchants for the end sword are whatever enchant you can get. People have different levels of enchants. Apologies for the long delay there. I tried to make sure something wasn't running right, so I apologize for that. But the enchants you want to go for are the is basically the ones that you can get on your sword. They're the best ones to get, in my opinion. If you can get everything, then get every single one. You won't be able to get all of these because my enchanting's higher. But if you can get the what's the word? If you get your enchanting up, and the best way to do that is if you check out my last episode or 2 videos ago, I said about getting the experimentation table. Then you basically can unlock everything within a few days. You get this table like this, and just do challenges on these. These challenges are super simple, and you get a ton of enchanting XP. And then just get as many as you can. But if I show you the sword that I had, so this is whatever level I was at, the critical, ender slayers and key, execute, kill them sort of ones, then these are all you want basically on the end sword, and you'll just walk any end, like I said, you'll be absolutely sorted. But this is basically the ideal sword you want, and this is all I had, whatever level I was at. This is all the early game. I could only get these 8 enchants. Yeah, these 8 enchants was all I could get. So yeah, Sharp 5 is brilliant, but of course Ender Slayer is more effective against end items. Giant Killer is really good, and that sort of thing. But yeah, so that's sort of all you want to be looking at for the meantime. But yeah, this sword is sort of what you're after, and the spicy is just a thing you can throw on as well. But yeah, that's sort of all you want to build. All you have to do is just build up. The whole point of your gear and stuff is just build up gradually, and then you'll be able to. You'll be sorted basically, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. But we're gonna keep getting our farm built, and then hopefully it will hold out for us. But yeah, this is just getting our sugarcane farm done. Like I said, this is one of the best crops to actually get your XP and your farming up. So I recommend doing that. But this is sort of as I do this, I'm going to show you guys the best process to get your farming done to the best ability, because there's a way to do farming in order to... Whoa, I didn't realise I wasn't there. There's a way to do farming and with sugarcane to do it at the fastest rate. So you can basically run at nearly full speed and hit everything. And you can do it nearly semi-AFK. So you can always have one hand free if you put your clicking button one of your other keys. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys how it's done. So it's all based on how the slabs basically are developed. So as you can see here, what you want to do is you have a gap, and then this will be no gap here. So this one would hopefully do this, no gap, and then there'll be a gap here. Whoops. This is going to take ages. I need a pickaxe. So you want your pickaxe to do that. So what will happen is, what means you can basically go along and walk across these and go back and forth, and it makes it super effective and super fast. But yeah, so that's sort of the process we have for that. But if I've helped you out, I'm glad I have with your feats in trying to tackle the Enderman. I got legendary. Is that any? I got legendary. Is that good? Yeah, legend. I don't know what legendary you got it as, but whatever legendary is definitely good. So I don't know what I'm after now. I need to buy carpet. I think we mean legendary as the enchant on the sword. I think that's where mine says spicy. I think you got legendary. Yeah, legendary is definitely very good. So I'd definitely keep that on the sword. And that would work. Yeah, reforge. Yeah, definitely get legendary. It's definitely the a strong one. So I'd keep that for you. But yeah, as I was just saying, I put the carpet on there, and then it means you can walk across this, and then I go up that side and down that side. But I have to place it across like that because that is how that works. So every other one is so you do the carpet, and it basically means you can literally walk across water every other one, because that's how you can go up and down. You basically can snake in order to get it all sorted. So we're gonna keep going along here because this is what we need. Place. Where went that place? Okay, get rid of that. Okay, somehow there's a way you can place it so it sits there as well. Oh, if I placed it the wrong point. My bad. It needs to go there. Doesn't want it there. That's why. That makes more sense. Cool. There we go. That makes much more sense. We need it to be along this level anyway. So yeah, this is coming together quite nicely. So we need to get all of our slabs placed along here. Whoop, not like that. Oh, fudge. Wow. Did not mean to do that. Let's get rid of all these. Yeah, make sure you're careful when using the wand, because the wand starts to like click things insane. Wow, my god, it's literally placed. Okay. Not what I wanted to do, but whoops, it is. Wow, he's literally just printed it everywhere. That is insane. This wand is just phenomenal. But yeah, we'll get rid of all this. Luckily, I had wood on some of the other ones, so it didn't do that. Nice. Okay. Need to keep that. Get rid of these because they will be fair frustrating. What a good idea why I had wood, but I'm not going to bother with. Okay, I won't bother with them ones. I just have to remember not to do that wrong next time. Okay, take our time this time. Make sure we don't click above it. Okay, so that was probably unnecessary. What we'll do is, oops, need that. We'll keep this in hand. We might do it this way, just so that we don't make that sort of mistake again, because that was not a lot of fun. But yeah, we'll work our way along and make sure we keep it all running smoothly, because this farm's coming together quite nicely. It's a good expansion. It's definitely a good farm to get done, a very easy, simple setup. And yeah, it's coming along quite nicely. Flying, I think, is going to be the answer. Nope. Whoops. Oh, we'll do it this way. Perfect. Okay, good. I'm glad I can help you. If there's anything else I can help with, I'll happily help out. And yeah, I'm glad I can help. Good luck in the end. I think you'll be fine. Your gear seems pretty good. Just be careful. Don't take on too many Endermen at once. And yeah, just watch out for how many Endermen you're fighting at one time. But you should be fine. You'll be alright. The gear, if you've got all the gear and stuff, just take your time with the Enderman and don't overdo it, basically. But yeah, you should be fine. I'm not worried. If you've got all your gear sorted, you'll be fine. But anyway, we're going to get this stuff sorted. So, we don't need it at every end. So we need slab. No slab. Slab. Get rid of that. Get rid of these. Okay, so we'll do every other one. So, no slab. No slab. Slab. No slab. Oh, look at that. Got it wrong already. Okay, so let's get rid of this. Like this. There we go. Jump twice. Cool, that works. That keeps it a lot more simple, makes life a whole lot easier. Jumping twice along means we won't mess up, because you know me and my patterns, they don't always come together as nicely as I want them to. But this is looking quite good for now. And then we'll get rid of that. The end always just stays normal, but yeah, then we'll get the carpet down. So the carpet's going to go on that one, or that one, like that. Perfect, looking good, but it seems to be quite good. We've had a very effective stream. We've been able to help people fight in the end, and we've been able to get the farms grown, which is quite a nice setup. So I'm glad it is coming together nicely. Boom, boom. Farm is looking good. Oops, nearly was looking good, and then I made that mistake. And chuck this little bit in here. And last little bit like that. Oh, no. Place. Okay, good. So we have got our... Why this doesn't stack? I have no idea. Boom. Okay, so that's that carpet done, and we're going to just have to make sure we are very careful with what we do here and don't start duplicating levels too high, because that could leave us with a bit of an issue afterwards, because if we replicate all of this at one, that's going to be very painful to have to fix afterwards. So there was an undo. I probably should have just clicked the undo button thinking about it, because the whole point of the undo button is you can just, can I just literally click? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, next time I'm just going to click undo, because yeah, way too much hassle next time. But this is quite a big one now, so it shouldn't be able to replicate it. So we need finished. Based on this coming from the edge, this one obviously needs a gap, I think, if I've got all my gaps sorted correctly. So gap, no gap, gap is at this end. Interesting. Like that. And then we need... Oops. Didn't mean to break it. I think there was sugarcane. It is very easily to be broken. So we need to chuck it. There we go. Okay, so that should be back to normal. So then that's gap. This needs to be a gap just here. There we go. And then we'll keep our pattern going. So we'll have a gap every other one in order to do it. And then it means we can run through back and forth super fast. But like I said, guys, if you are new to the channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and put your post notifications on. That means that when I do my live streams and videos, you guys will be able to see it. I know it means a lot to me if you guys do subscribe and be able to be part of our slowly growing community. And yeah, it's looking quite good at the moment. And as like I said, I'll be doing at least one stream, one video a week, and hopefully be able to progressing them and doing more bits after. I'm getting a better end sword, but for now my axe is better. Okay, nice, yeah. So level up your, good idea. Definitely level up your end sword. Like as you guys are seeing, if you want to level up your end sword, and then when you got maxed out, it may be better than your raiders axe. I think Ash had a raiders axe. I had an end sword. So whatever works, but in the end, if you can max out that sword, it definitely will be the better option. So yeah, I definitely recommend doing that. Sounds like a very good idea. What's this doing? Definitely a good idea to build up whatever your best weapon is, see which one does the most damage. But I think in the end sword will definitely do more once you can max it out. And if you get your enchanting up, you'll be able to fill that end sword all the way with all the enchants, which will make you OP in the end, which will be pretty cool actually. But yeah, we're going to get this all finished off for now. This coming together quite nicely. There's not too much left, and this pattern will mean that you can basically run back and forth doing the skein farming at max speed. So if you want to go for the highest levels, you want to farm the most, get the most money, the most XP, this is the way to have your farm set up, because you will make an absolute fortune. So I definitely recommend having your farm set up like this in the long run, because it's just how you're going to make as much money as you want. But yeah, so we're going to keep going through this process, and as you can see, we're going to be doing the sugarcane last, because sugarcane is quite the easy bit. So, well, it's not really, you're going to have to plant loads of sugarcane, but this is quite a simple one to do, quite an easy setup after all. But yeah, so we're going to get through all of this quite nicely and keep the pattern running, because that's how we do it. But yeah, looking good, keeping it effective. I hope you guys have been enjoying the live stream so far, and if you enjoyed the episode, if you're watching it back, don't forget to hit that like button down below. Throw any comments down below if you're enjoying it, if you want things to improve, if you've got any ideas you want to see, anything in particular, please let me know. I love to improve my stuff for you guys to enjoy the content better. But yeah, these are just very simple things for more early to mid-game expansions of your farms. Farms are very key. I don't know what levels you want. If you're talking about enchanting levels, you want to just get the experimentation table because it is like literally free enchanting levels. I don't know what other levels you mean. If you're talking about combat levels, I'm throwing my video up this weekend which shows you how to maximize combat XP. So it should be a really good episode for you, and it will definitely help you out get your combat XP. But don't know what levels you mean. You may have to explain what you mean by levels, because I don't know what you mean by levels. And if you mean just enchanting levels, in this one just here, like your orbs and stuff, you can buy that stuff for cheap. Or if you don't want to buy it, just grind in the dwarven mines. Not dwarven mines, in the dwarven mines. I think that's the deep mines and stuff. That does it itself pretty much anyway. But we're gonna have to go and get some more slabs, I think, soon. Actually, no, it's just placing it from my inventory. Nice. I was going to do that anyway. We keep moving. We keep going. The farm's coming together quite nicely. But I do need to go and grab some more. So what we might do is plant a little bit and make sure the farm is running properly, because at the moment we can't get through this end, and the gaps, we need to fill in that gap as well. So we need to definitely remember to do that, and we're going to go along and just spam it along. Make sure everything is here. Is this all done? XP. XP. Either buy XP orbs from the shop. Enchanting XP. Use the if you don't want to go and check. If you check out my second latest video on how to use the experimentation table, you'll basically get a guide on how to use the table. But the table, I'll quickly show you. Just if you go to, I don't know how much it is, so of course that's going to be a cost factor. But if you buy this table just here, it is an amazing. This literally gets you free, well, not free. The experimentation table gives you so much enchanting XP. It's insane. Like you can get 500,000 nearly every time, or easily over 100,000 when you're starting off. So I recommend using that to start off with. I don't know how much it is in AH, but that is the way to get enchanting XP up. I'm at, I don't know what level I'm at now. I'm currently at level 40. I'm nearly completely level 42, and that's literally just from using that table. It's absolutely insane. But I'll get to level 50 within another week or so, I reckon. So that's definitely the best. That's the best way to do it, and I think it works for all levels of people. Just go and grab that, and yeah, that'll work very well for you. Do not worry about that. Yeah, that's definitely something that I recommend getting as soon as you can, because it's, oh damn it, don't want it to keep making sugar. Cool, there we go. Now I've got enough sugarcane to do my job. And I'm probably going to end up missing out loads, but that's okay. I have no idea. Just check, if you just check AH, just literally go AH experimentation table. That is the best thing to do. Experimentation table, I don't think it's too expensive. It may be, it could be 50k, I have no idea. But I can just jump on. I can't do AH from here, unfortunately. I'll have to go to the island /hub. I don't think it's too expensive. I could be completely wrong. Xperi. Oh, it's definitely not that expensive. 10k. There you go. Super cheap. 10k. That's a little bit of farming. Get that table, place it down, and you basically turn your XP orb into XP. So 10k, super cheap. I recommend getting that as fast as possible. Oh no, I needed that. And yeah, that's definitely the best thing to do. 10k is not too much when it comes to farming. You can, with your farming, with your gold minions, 10k is not expensive. And every day, all you have to do is just do that every day. And you'll get your enchanting XP up very fast. You'll probably go up a level every day. I can nearly guarantee it. And if not, then you'll be very close every single day. And yeah, you'll fly up through the levels, because the amount of XP you can unlock is absolutely insane. So I recommend doing that. Yeah, as soon as possible, basically. Definitely the best way to get enchanting XP. And like I said, 10k is not expensive at all, because you can there's only one per person. You don't need to use multiple on an island. So definitely recommend getting that. I just need to place all of the sugarcane. Nice, and a few more pieces. I wish you could just use a second plate. I don't think you can. I might try actually. I don't think you can though. Use the special seed sack to do it because it is very difficult and challenging. But we're going to check it out now. We're going to experiment. This is what this channel is all about, experimentation. Can we get things done faster and more effective? I don't think we can, but we'll find out now. Whoops, nearly. Not that one. I don't know if we've... I think I've just missed... oh, we've got a pumpkin, carrot and wheat farm. Well, I've only got a few rows of that, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab our carrots. Where is it? Carrots. And I'm trying to level this up at the moment, and I don't know what I need to level it up actually. I think I just need lots of that. Okay, this is what we're going to do for now. We're going to grab hold of our basket of seeds, and we need to empty this out. Actually, I'm going to just chuck it on the floor. It didn't even let me. Need to get rid of these as quick as possible. If something could just open for me. And we're going to do our carrots, because the carrots are what's needed at this point in time. And we don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. The only thing is our carrots will disappear, so we'll have to make up for that, because we won't be able to plant all of our carrots back, but we need to get rid of, we do need carrots, so that is something that we are going to go through and make sure we get at this point in time. So let's go through and get our ranking. I don't think I'm going to get bronze because I've not got anywhere near big enough carrot farm at this point in time, but anyway, carrots need to be done because I need to level up my hoe, because I think I actually have enough to upgrade it. I might even be able to upgrade it now. I haven't even got cultivating, because I definitely need to get my get a few more things built up on my hoes, but the cultivating is definitely a good one to shout to put on the hoe, but this is a needed one. Inventory, oh for God's sake, I'm going to get rid of some stuff. Let's go to here, go back, do this one. For now we don't need that, and I'll chuck the end sword in there, because I think my guys sorted quite nicely, so just pick up all these last little bits and carry on with our grind. So yeah, we're going to get all of this done and dusted and get it all put through quite nicely. And we're just building up our carrot supply, because carrots are a pretty good one to get. We definitely need it for the minion, which I can't even think what level we're at. We must be close to 1, 2, 3, 4. I probably can upgrade that right now, thinking about it. I think it's 4 stacks. Just find it. Where is it? Next page. 4. 1, 2, 3. Not even enough space. Haven't got enough space to do anything. Oh no, it's 1 stack. Oh, perfect. 1 stack, and we need a crafting bench. Perfect. We might go and do that now quickly, just whilst the farming event's going on. That has reminded me we need to do that, so we can chuck this back. Super bucket can go back. Great. Don't need that for now, and don't need that wood either. Okay, good. Got rid of that. Get this, and we need our tickets. We only need a stack, which is good. And we can upgrade our hoe, which is quite nice. Get our hoe upgraded, so we can put our carrot hoe there, and we're 1, 2, 3, 4. You can go like this, and this will mean we get so much more drops. Nice. So that upgrades loads compared to it. So we'll get huge amounts more drops. We've got that logarithmic counter, so that is going to be quite nice. I don't know what the next rate up needs. Wow, enchanted gold carrots now. That's expensive. Well, that's going to be a while to upgrade that one, but at least we got it. And we'll probably replenish on this pretty soon, because doing this back and forth is going to always be a long old trip, but anything we can get on it is always a Brucey bonus, so we can get all of that done. But we're going to carry on with this and see if we can get any more drops. We may, I don't know if I can chuck enchanted stuff. I can't. We're going to get rid of the enchanted carrot. because if we need to save up our carrots, because I haven't got replenish. And replenish basically replaces everything that you use. So it's a necessity when doing farming of anything that drops, as you can witness right now. So we definitely need our replenish, because it means that it will plant it for me, so I don't have to keep doing this back and forth over and over again. But yeah, this is how we're going to do this, and hopefully it'll all come together quite nicely. But yeah, so this is going to get all of our things sorted, and fingers crossed we'll be able to get it done. I'm saying the same things over and over again because this, unfortunately, is a very repetitive process. But this should be enough. I can't think of how many more things I need for the, because there's obviously so much I need for the carrots, but we should be good with most things we're getting. But yeah, this is going good. Slight sidestep from our farm expanding, but at the moment this is all we're doing for now. So that is a little bit patchy, but that is okay. We're not going to get gold in this. We'll be lucky if we can even get bronze in this, but we're going to chuck in this, and now it should just produce us our enchanted carrots, because doing that over and over again is a long old thing. But guys, if you are new to the channel, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Check on your notifications, because YouTube doesn't always want to push out my videos. So if you check on notifications, you'll be able to see when the live stream comes, when the new videos come out, and the videos each week on Saturdays, except this time it's going to be on a Sunday. So these are all going to be more helpful videos, so they're more like tutorial based, and maybe things that you guys didn't know before. So it's going to be of benefit to you guys, and then this is going to be more of a the playthrough, as in what I'm doing at different points in time. So I'm hoping this will all be benefit to you guys. I'm a mid to early player, so you guys, if you're new, will be able to expand. And if you guys are, any of you are OGs, you guys to help me out and you'll be able to show me what you guys are doing, and yeah, being able to work out. So I can like I said, if I can try and come to your island. I won't be able to help you, but I won't be able to do it for you. You'll have to do it. Like I said, you can check out I did do a whole video on it if you do want to see it, but if you just place the table down and click on the left icon, it's a memory game, so it will show you a flash of a color. It will show you a flash of color. I did it right at the start of the stream as well, if you want to watch that first. But just place the table down anywhere and it'll be absolutely fine. But if you want to grab the what's the word? If you're trying to do the table, just place the table down and then watch the start of the stream, and it shows you the memory. I did the memory game. It's just copy the colors along. I can't remember that in place. Like that. But if you need enchanting levels, you just need like the levels at the bottom there that are like XP levels to convert. But you can just play the game. It just is just copy the colors just as you go along, and it gradually gets longer and longer. Like that. But that's all you need to try. But just place the table down, and it should just work. Just yeah, that's all you have to do. Just follow the prompt basically. But yeah, should normally just play it through, and that should all work for you. Let me get all my carrots placed. I didn't get rid of these carrots. Oops. Get rid of these ones, and then I will be able to finish it off. Last little bit. Okay, so we're going to get these last few carrots done. I should be able to get most of these done on this level, and we're going to get ourselves a bronze, which is quite nice. And then also we need our carrots for our next level up, if we can ever get our... Probably end up buying those carrot levels, because converting all of them manually, we're going to need our gold stores, which luckily we have all of our gold saved up, so which is quite nice. But we're going to need a lot of carrots in order to convert all of them, because we need gold carrots and enchanted carrots in order to create their super carrots. But oh, nice, superb. What is this? Let me see it. Okay, I don't know what this is. Oh, that's so you can feed your enchanted carrot. Get that. Oh, that's how you make the carrot candy. I didn't realize that was how that candy was made. Got it. So now we can do that if we want to make a money making method. You just basically make loads of candy that way. So I don't know. Enchanted, you use XP levels. You just splash the XP levels on you. I can come to your island. I just need, but you just need to splash us over the XP levels, in order to basically be able to activate the table. Yeah, you just use. I know it's not enchanted. You use levels that you splash bottles with, or when you kill mobs, you use them levels. That's all the levels you have to use. I normally buy the bottles, or you can go and do some XP, PvP, that does it all the same that way. Just try it that way. But we have nearly got all of this replaced. Definitely need to get replenished on this. And we could probably throw more levels in this. Probably want to add higher levels. I don't know if I want to put them in the sky, or I might have to move these platforms up a bit and have the farms underneath, but we'll find a way. I'll probably end up having to move all of these up levels. Don't know about this bit in the middle. The bit in the middle looks quite good, but there's probably quite a big gap in between there, so I'll probably squeeze in some farms that way anyway. But anyway, we're going to come over to here. We'll hopefully secure our bronze medal with that, and chuck in all of our stuff. And then this has got carrots in. Nice. Sorted, so carrots go in there, keep that, all that. Basket seeds, I don't think these go in here. They don't. Oh, it's so frustrating why they don't let you do sugarcane. Make life so much easier. So leave that in there with our messy thing. That's our super nether wart. As you can see, nearly 14 million nether warts been mined and picked up with that, which is insane. But as you can see, this is our farm at this point in time. We needed, we chuck that away now. So we put that back in here. So we can do this. And yeah, so this is coming together quite nicely actually. So we've got ourselves, all we need to do now is do the rest of the slabs, and then we've got the sugarcane to do. So we're going to go and grab all the rest of the slabs, because that will make our life easier. And let's open up our area to make life easier overall. So we need to get rid of the carpet, because the carpet is not needed at this point in time. Leave that on me like that. We'll head over to the island. Not island, we're always on the island. We're heading over to the hub to go and grab ourselves some. Ooh, what gears you got? Final destination. Oh, is that the new super gear? Ender Snake Rune. Jesus. Enderman Slayer. Wow. Cool. We definitely need to do some more Slayers, because that is insane. Plasma Flux. Gives... what does that do? Gain mana regen. Wow, that's pretty OP. We're going to head over to here and get ourselves our slabs. So we need our cobblestone. But oh my god, what? I can't buy any more cobblestone. I did not know that. I forgot. I thought there was a limited amount you could buy from each one. Oh, well, obviously you can buy enough slabs, but I can't buy unlimited amounts of blocks. Yeah, I did not know that. How this works anyway, it's just going to cost slightly more. Ever so slightly more, but we need the slabs to complete the build, so that is what we're going to get. I think I've done everything else. Head back to the island, and we will see what else. Like the experimentation table is like this, and you just click that and follow the patterns. You just practice. You'd be on this one, I assume. Requires enchanting 20. Ooh, you may not have enough high enchanting. If not, you're gonna have to grind the enchanting a little bit. But enchanting normally is pretty easy to get up. So, can you get me like 1 great XP bottles? Why do you need XP? Great experience bottle. You just buy one. Unless you great. How much is a great one? I can grab you one from AH if you haven't got enough money to buy one. I keep missing this. But you just go to the what was it? The Go anywhere, go to the crypts even, where there's the PvP, and just kill a few mobs, and you'll have enough XP then to do it. Trust me, you'll get XP a lot quicker than you realise. Or the AH is like 3k anyway, so it should be pretty cheap for it compared to experimentation day. We can probably grab yourself 3k one. But if you really can't afford it, I can see if I can grab you one. But we are slowly coming to fruition with completing our build. So hopefully this will come together on 2k. I can get you a bottle. I just need to know what your IGN is in order to get it to you. So just holler what your IGN is, and then I can come and help you out. But yeah, so we're getting these slabs done. As you can see, the snake pattern is how we get the sugarcane farming to be the most effective way. So we're just going to go back and forth with this, leaving the pattern is. And yes, this would all be our first full level of sugarcane, which is amazing. It means we'll hopefully be able to push to get our... I think I can get silver at the moment, but gold will be a challenge. But it means I can just farm it so much easier back and forth, which will be a Brucey bonus for us. And yeah, it'd be quite nice to keep the farming grind going and hopefully level up our blessed hoe, because as you can see, we need a lot of enchanting stuff to get this up to its max level. Unless it goes up again, but I don't think there's another level above this. I think touring blessed hoe's top, but I could be wrong. I don't mind being wrong. That works for me. There may be another level up after that, which would be pretty insane. But yeah, we're nearly done. Oops. With this, this is all coming together nicely, and the pattern is very simple. This, and then we need to finish off this end as well. So all good for us. So we got finished off thing. We got ourselves bronze in the event, which is quite nice. Yeah, bronze. So we have to collect another turbo carrot book, which is quite nice. It definitely seems to be cheaper to farm them. It just means you have to wait for every time there's a farming event, but that's not too bad because expensive things we can't all afford. But yeah, so we're just going to go along like this as we do. But yeah, we're going to hopefully get this farm fully finished off. Anything else you guys need and require, please don't be afraid to let me know down below, and I'll be happy to get that all done for you. But yeah, this is coming together quite nicely, and the farm's looking good. But yeah, this is all good for us for now. But yeah, we're going to just repeat this process over and over again, and then fingers crossed the farm will look quite nice. But yeah, we haven't actually finished off that other edge. That edge will need bringing round, all done, and then we will be fully finished and done up like that. But getting it done is all we need to do. But yeah, like I said, guys, if I can ever help you out at all, I don't want to buy stuff for you because that sort of defeats the purpose of it. But if I can ever give you tips and tricks and advice, then please ask questions and I'll try and tell you what I've done. Not necessarily saying my way's the best, but it may help some of you guys out. I know I've forgot to hit it. And if we can help you out in any way, then I will. Yeah, then definitely let me know where I can give you some tips and tricks, especially if you're earlier game, because I've just got out of early game. I think I'm probably like early, just like whatever the next step is from early without being. Oh, damn it. Okay, undo. Perfect. Didn't realise I could do that. Nice. But yes, we will get to expand the farm as we go and see where we can get ourselves. But yeah, this is coming together quite nicely, and it's going to be looking quite good. So we're going to hopefully build this all together, get this farm up and running. I might go and do that other edge over there, so we've got a full edge to the whole farm, and then we'll be able to just gotta do the long process of placing all the sugarcane down. But that's part of it. That's part of the fun of the farms. I wish there was a way you could just like do what you do for all the other ones, same with the sugarcane farm. But I guess sugarcane is quite specific. I don't know why you wouldn't have it built into it, but I'm not a developer, so I may be being a bit naive and not being able to understand the basics of it, but you never know. There's always ways you can add or improve or change stuff. But yeah, we're gonna keep increasing the farm size this way, and this will be a nice farm to get done. So we build our way through. But yes, I think my guy is finding out. Hopefully he's been able to fix it himself. He's wanted help, but then he has now gone. So anyway, so we've got the edge of the whole farm done like that. We of course have got to do all of these tracks, which is very repetitive, very similar to the other farm. It's a very similar process, but like I said, the snake way allows it all to be done very simply and very easily. It makes the whole process easy as well. It just allows everything to work at super speed basically and be more effective and more efficient. But we're just going to finish off with a few more rows, I think, for today, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode. Like I said, it's just been expanding the farm, helping some of you guys out. You needed some tips and tricks, which I hope has been useful to you guys. And wherever I can add more help, please don't be afraid to put the comments down below. If you guys are new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Like I said, anything like I've done a lot of videos recently on how to get a lot of your skills buffed quickly, or like money making schemes and stuff. I know stuff changes a lot, but there's a lot of ways that I can hopefully help you guys out with. And if there's anything specific, throw it down in the comments, throw it down in the chat. And I'm not too strict to what I'm doing unless I don't know, racing something, or maybe if it's a PvP thing, it's an event. But I could normally start doing other things and helping out with other things like that. So do not be afraid to chuck it down, and everyone's going through the same thing. Especially, like I said, I'm a newer game player, so I'm going through a lot of the early game stuff still, or just going through it. So it can sometimes make my advice a bit more relevant, where OGs might have not done certain things for a while, so they may not know it as well. I'm just saying that I could offer extra help. But yeah, we're going to get our way through all of this. Starting to come together nicely. As you can see, we've only got a few more rows left, or a few more from that angle. I think we've got a few more than that. I think we've got about 10 rows maybe. But yeah, this is part of the process of the farms. It comes together quite nicely. But yeah, it's looking good for now. This farm is it's worked. I was glad it did work. I was wondering if it was going to be able to actually come together, because I was worried that it wouldn't work because of the blocks above. I wasn't sure sugarcane could grow up that way, but luckily it did. So that is quite a nice find. So just doing it, like I said, if you guys haven't been here since the start, the farm setup is all done just to make life easier. It means you can basically farm sugarcane at the fastest rate. So if you guys don't have a setup like this where it's like a snake's round so you can break through each side, you're missing out on basically being able to farm at super speed. And it means you can also farm semi-AFK. You can basically have a free hand to your side, and all you have to do, I think it's you just have to use your arrow keys, and you can basically have your arrow keys and maybe, I don't know, your thumb on spacebar. If you change your spacebar to clicker and stuff, you can basically run around just using the keys, and it will mine it for you. So yes, it's a way to basically, you could farm constantly without having to. You can basically have a free hand. So you could be on TikTok if you wanted to be. You could be on YouTube. You could do whatever whilst basically just running back and forth, and it makes life a whole lot easier, because when it comes to the grind, sometimes it can be a little bit long. But yeah, that is basically the whole premise of this expansion of this farm, is that skein is pretty good for a lot of people to use. So I recommend using it if you ever coming into doing this. But yeah, if you guys are new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Put the post notifications on so you find out when the uploads are, especially if we're doing live streams. You guys will want to be here for all of them. We need some more slabs, because the YouTube doesn't always push out the videos, so make sure you are, I always do that, make sure you are got the notifications on, or else you won't be able to see the live streams and the videos, which will come out each week on Saturdays. Sunday this week is the only exception. And of course, if you're trying to catch up with any of the other episodes. So we're going to jump on to, not that one, didn't mean to get that one. just get all of our slabs because we need loads of these. Chuck this in there. And these. It is cheaper to buy the block, but we have bought our limit of blocks, unfortunately, so we're not able to buy any more blocks. It actually makes these half price, but I guess from 1 coin to 2 coin, it may not matter. But if you are trying to make it super cheap and super efficient, then this is the fastest way to do it. But yeah, it should be hopefully enough to finish off the sugarcane farm. As you can see, we've got our wheat farms. Yeah, if you've got more than one person on your island, definitely make sure you help them out. Ash hasn't been helping me out with these, so it's been a long old process, but if I can get Ash on here to help out, it'll make my life a whole lot easier. Because, yeah, these farms on a 2-man job would be done so much quicker. Unfortunately, a 1-man job means they take a lot of time. But yeah, this is not too bad. We're getting through using the builder's kit. Just as a shame that we can't use any of the special, was it the seeds placing sacks, because they would make this farm even easier to make. But that's just the purpose. That is just the challenge of a sugarcane farm. There's always pros and cons to every farm that you make. But yeah, we're gonna pull all of this together. It is looking good and looking nice. As you can see from the chat, if you guys, I've been helping one of you guys out. So if there's anything I can ever help out you guys with, please let me know in the comments, because I would love to help out people where I can. Help you guys with tips and tricks. Anything you can't normally get asked or checked or answered, I can try and help out and show you how to do it as I'm live. But yeah, this farm's looking quite nice and it's coming together quite nicely. Where did I get to the other one? Okay, just there. Just wanted to see what I was getting to so that I could finish it all together and make my life a whole lot easier. But yeah, this is all coming together quite nicely. Gonna fill off that other level there. And yeah, so it's looking quite good at this point in time. Let's do this one as well. All together, but yes. Oop. But like I said at the start today, guys, I think I'm going to do only a few more rows of this. You can probably imagine where it is. I know I haven't completed it today, but I won't be doing as long stream because I have to go and do something. So I apologise for that, but then we'll be back to our usual. I say usual, we've only been doing it for like 2 or 3 times. We'll be probably going back to more of a standard time, and we'll be able to get more done and more things completed. But at the moment, this is a shorter one. It's about an hour shorter than last week's. But we'll probably find a standard time, figure out what people enjoy, what certain length people enjoy and prefer, what sort of start times people prefer as well, because some of you guys might be busy at certain times. So we'll find a nice median that you guys prefer, and we'll see what times work for both me and you guys, so you guys can enjoy the content at a good time, and we have fun things to do. I know farming's not always the most fun for some people. We will be doing dungeons and PvP in the near future. I just wanted to test out the setup to make sure I could do it, and farming's not too strenuous on the FPS, so if I can get that done and dungeons done, then that'll be a lot of fun to mix the two. Dungeons I think will be enjoyable if I can get out of floor 1 from grinding, which I've been doing a lot of grinding for. Then we'll be able to get track from a few things, and yeah, just see what things we want to do. Slayers, I want to do some festival, like the spooky festivals, any of them sort of events, and if any updates come out, I'll definitely be jumping on live streaming them as they happen, because that's the enjoyment of live streams. You can jump on and watch events happen as they unfold, and yeah, we'll be able to see what goes on. I can hopefully give you guys first-hand spots of anything new that pops up. But we are coming to the end of this row. I can't think of anything else I have to get done. But it's getting there. That one's done. And then getting this one finished off. Doo-doosh. Yeah, looking good, I think, for now. But yeah, all good. All sorted. But yeah, this is coming together quite nicely. But yeah, guys, if you are new and you want to check out any of the previous videos, I definitely do. Loads of self-help stuff there. And always throw down in the comments or the chat if there's anything you want me to improve upon, or you want me to do stuff on. I'll always go and research stuff. There's one like Combat XP coming out this weekend. And I think it's going to help a lot of people out. I found out a lot of new things that I didn't know about, so hopefully it will help you guys out as well. But yeah, so we're going to see what that brings to light. So we've got 3 more that way, 3 more that way, so that puts 6, I think. 7, I think, because it's an odd number of greens. So yeah, we should be able to get all of the slab stuff done. And if you might be thinking, why don't I just do a blanket and mine it away? It's nowhere faster because it's single units and double units. So this is definitely the quickest way and most effective way of doing it. Trust me, from the hours I've spent building other farms, there's normally pretty efficient ways of getting these farms built, and this normally seems to be the best one. So I'm hoping that'll unfold nicely. I don't know if there's any farming events coming up. We've got some fishing events coming up soon. I know it's 26 minutes, which is carrot, which I haven't got any, pumpkin, potato, which we haven't got any of them, unfortunately, so we'll be able to do that. But hopefully in the future we'll have farms for all of them, which will mean we'll, I think you need 2 rows of all farms to get gold, basically, and to keep farming for 10 minutes, for 20 minutes straight. And the only one exception for us is the nether wart, because we use the nether wart to make all of our money, so that is why the other one is at 5. So it's 5 half island sizes. So, but if we take basically just the whole time to do all of them, so it does work. You might only need 1 level for some of the other crops and stuff, because due to the size and the time it takes to go back and forth. So that's sort of the mix we'll have. But we'll experiment. We'll do lots of practice on all these different things, and we'll see what it comes to. But we're going to get all of this finished off. And hopefully we'll be nearly finished altogether. Because at the moment we're getting 2 done in pretty quick succession. What we've got left? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, so it is moving at the speed I expected. Oh, we can run it quicker. Running might be a faster way of doing it because I've got my boots on with my depth strider, which makes running through water so much faster. And it's different to flying. Mix it up a little bit, which is always important when you're doing very grindy work. Keep it mixed up, keep it different. But yeah, we're gonna keep working through this and see what comes to of it. But yes, this is going quite nicely. Oh no, too fast, nearly. So you always have to make sure you find the balance when you're doing all the speedy stuff. Done that. Ooh. Place. Nice. Also guys, the undo on this is essential. Make sure you do use the undo, because I messed up and then tried to mine it all away and realised I could have just undone what I did. So if I accidentally click on top of them, sometimes it places loads. So having the undo button is so important and makes life so much easier. So make sure you definitely try that out. If you ever use the one, which I highly recommend when making massive farms, you definitely use, because it makes life so much easier. It's basically it's a legit printer, which, because you're not allowed to use print and schematic. You can allowed to use Schematica but not print, I believe, on here. So this is a way of sort of supplementing that need. So yeah, this is coming together quite nicely. We must only have 3 channels left, which is awesome to see. 3 channels left, 2 going one way, 1 going the other, which is amazing. This farm is looking good, but this expansion has been a bit longer than before. We did the farming event, which took 20 minutes, and the other one 20, 25, 30 minutes. And then also we got we're helping some people out in the chat. Some of you viewers needed some help with a few things, money making, and some stuff in the end. So I hope I've helped you guys out there. And like I said, if there's anything I can ever help you guys out with, please let me know. I always want to come and help where I can. It's for the fun part for me is being able to provide help, value and content for you guys, so please do not hesitate to ask questions and offer advice, criticism to myself as well. I forget things or don't know things. As I said, I'm quite a new player, so everything's always a help for me, and then I'll relay the message back to you guys so that you guys can learn as well, and we can all grow together. But yeah, this is coming together quite nicely. Fingers crossed we can keep adding to it. But yeah, this is looking good. And we've got 1 more row left, so this should be a good find for us. Ooh, keep going, nearly done. Okay, so got enough slabs. I was worried if we weren't not going to have enough slabs left, but we've got enough so far to keep clicking away. Yep, like that. I'm going to run all the way to this end, like that. The only benefit of having loads of mana is you can do that super fast. So last row for us today, as you guys can probably guess what the last job would be placing all the sugarcane down. And unfortunately, due to the nature of what the process of doing this farm is, it doesn't have the the super click to allow it just to click through. We wouldn't be able to add any benefit to adding loads of parts to it. So we're just going to get this final row sorted, get it all done. You can look at the back of my head. Ooh, way too close for comfort. But we're going to finish off this last little bit here. Can we do it quickly? Ooh, nearly. There's obviously a speed rate at which you can get this done at super speed. Boom, nice. So we have fully got this all expanded. I do need to finish this all off. But guys, for today, that is going to be it for the live stream. I hope you have enjoyed today's episode. It has been a lot of fun expanding the farm, expanding a sugarcane farm, which I use a lot of the time. So it definitely is a benefit and a very simple design. The snake design is a super easy design to do and very easy. But guys, if you are new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Put your post notifications on because, yeah, when YouTube doesn't want to push my videos out, you guys get to see it and be first in the chat, be first here to all the new streams. But guys, thank you so much for today's episode. Like, comment and subscribe if you are new. And I'll see you all in the next episode. See ya.